my dice collection is slowly growing. Technically, I have 4 sets of dice now. Not quite your level.
I could do with some more, but
Shut up!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the IC9 broadcasting system. Fuck, I forgot to do the opening post. Fuck. Well,
then
no.
you forgot when those that don't matter.
Shut your disgusting, filthy mouth, sir. Yes, I know it's Thank you. Right, let me try that.
33A.
Right, let me try this again. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Those you bastard. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and the most important people of all who do not fit into the above categories.
Fairy tale creatures.
No,
Your face.
no. He doesn't mean that. He's just a dick.
We are not indulging that right-wing bullshit.
I was quoting Shrek.
Doubt.
That's Shrek.
There is!
I know it's not fun.
No, it's Shrek when he goes and gets the
Shut
sword.
Anyway,
Shut up. And welcome to the IC9 broadcasting system. What's left of it? Tonight, eventually, we'll be bringing to you
crumbling.
Dungeons and Dragons Harbourlight. Right.
Never again.
No. Wrong one.
You cursed me now. I'll
Did
do
you
that
say
next
wrong
week.
one?
Wrong one.
Right. Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I'm joined by these people, so I'm not.
Really? We kidnapped him.
Yeah, we did.
Did you make sure his legs were tied to the table?
Yeah, I made sure of it this time. I used duct tape and rope this time, so he can't run away. What?
What?
What are you
He's
doing?
He's cutting through the duct tape.
Oh, see?
So,
I'm
right.
not sure what which, because that wasn't silent.
The cat. Oh no! God, he's unsheathed it now.
Oh,
I'm going to give you a paddling like you haven't believed.
Oh my God.
Right.
so
So,
from the dad.
I'm joined tonight for my sake by the amazing coughing man.
Oh,
And next.
Yeah?
yeah, here are you?
Introduce yourself, Toby.
Wait, just get a thing.
Your character, you.
I'm Toby. I'm playing a Goliath blood hunter called Bob.
Temporary.
Yeah, give him that to me.
Next.
I'm James, I'm playing Croc, the Rogue Lupin. Fucking vanished. I do have a model somewhere. Dave.
Yeah, I've got one of the models out yet. Busy drinking tea.
You can also refer to him as Croc Monsieur because, well, he's French. He's a French dog man.
He is.
Dog. He's only got one arm. Yeah, it's in there
I've
somewhere.
still only got one arm.
Yeah.
He's armless.
I haven't actually tried my super glue again since I was going down. Because we can be green this week.
You gave us your class, didn't we?
Yes.
Next up, of course, we have.
Hello, my name's Edward. I am playing Kazimoto Ichiro. Yeah, we didn't have that last week, and I missed it. Yeah.
He legitimately did. He's.
Oh,
yeah.
I stopped
tried.
and you weren't there. But it was-
Yeah, we tried substitute. We just didn't.
Yeah, anyway, I am an Air Genasi samurai fighter.
I'm Lawrence. Happy New Year.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, yes! Very near to this one, because we haven't seen him since.
I'm playing Cappuccino, or Baby Gino. Woody Allen. Oh, racist. And I'm Dave, and I play Rigatoni, the Old Dwarf. I like it. Took you multiple
Tone
seconds.
it down. Tone it down this time. Tone it down.
I like how it took you multiple seconds to black out.
I like how it took me until now to turn off the music, so it probably didn't get heard.
No, well.
Oh well. So, we tonight are going to be playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons, but it's not traditional Dungeons and Dragons. It is Dungeons and Dragons set in a time period spookily equivalent, because I have no creativity, to the 1930s. Specifically, the 1930s of the United States of America. For these people inhabit the Federated Republics of Galentine.
17.
It is indeed the
Yeah.
1730s of this world.
Because
And-
to make it legally distinct, we had to...
I mean, I didn't have to. It's just that the technology in the D&D world is more advanced than it would be in the timeline when the thing. So it's
Because magic and shit.
Because magic.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great explanation.
But
It's a
anyway,
very appropriate one.
I am. We resume after last week. They took a job, which is going to be very interesting for them.
Maybe nappies.
You are not working
Not
for the
working
nappies.
the nappies.
'Cause
I went
the
through-
nappies,
You are working for.
Oh, for God's sake, bloody cats started. Oh, fuck's sake.
Shite again.
Oh God damn it!
Dave, solve the problem that your cats.
there is one.
It sorts itself out.
Yeah, well, it's not doing it quickly enough,
I
mate.
know, because I'm still in there doing it.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, that's what
Take the
Take
bloody
the
things
door,
off the door.
Hold on, I'll give you a spurt. Hold your breath a second, gents. Cover your teeth.
Ooh, that's quite hot.
That's why I thought I did that and I put that instead.
Yeah. That's a...
So it should.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
What are you looking at?
Nothing, I'm just typing stuff, but I came out of the box and it went... It's clearly I put a couple more carriage returns than I meant to.
Very well. Right then, we left off with you guys having taken this job, which is to recover a diplomatic bag. Specifically, there is something in the diplomatic bag that this gentleman, Friedrich von Gotha, needs. However, he is not willing to tell you exactly what it is.
I did hear that. If we've got a menu, we can open it, find that.
The bag itself is being held by a what's that country called? My brain just blanked. No,
The in-universe Argentina.
it's the in-universe Argentina, which is Neriskia. I have notes from this mission. I should
Harbourlight
fucking have those
files.
open.
Did I put it in here?
Please
Harbourlight
hold.
Nations, there we are. In PDF form. Oh no,
Don't export it to PDF because
it's not
you
going to
keep.
work.
Okay. Neriskia, I believe. Anyway,
Yes.
you being held by a Thrycreen gentleman by the name of Tzik Tzi.
Nothing in English.
Congratulations. There is an image of him I have appended into the Discord. It is
Oh.
borrowed from just DeviantArt.
Oh.
So it isn't. It's not that part of DeviantArt for anybody thinks.
Yes, because V loves sending us all that kind of stuff.
It's not got
I wouldn't be opening that.
doesn't even look like it.
It's this one. You wouldn't remember if you did anyway. I haven't got Alzheimer's or dementia.
Yeah, anyway.
No, you've got them both.
Right. Enough.
Just forgotten about it.
This guy is coming in on the ship. On a airship, which is flight Prestinia 415.
Yeah.
Which is due to dock up at the Harbourlight Skyport, which is in the centre of town, top of one of the taller buildings. But it's on the rich island off of the centre of town, my apologies. From there, he will be going to the Hotel Piedmont, which is also on that island. And yes, you will have an opportunity then.
How long is he staying before the flight takes off?
It was a week that it said last time.
So you'll be staying for a week in the city, and you will have an opportunity at some point to get the bag, assuming it's a bag.
Yes,
That's good.
because a diplomatic bag doesn't have to be a
Oh
bag.
no, we asked him what it was in the end, and he told us, didn't he?
He said it would fit into a bag about that big.
Does it fit flat?
I like that t-shirt.
Thank you.
Ooh, that is a good one.
At the bottom it says cats. Cats are nice.
You would have been there at the time. Make me a persuasion check. He doesn't
Hey.
specify. He does not specify.
It's not.
Not going to be. Mm-hmm.
No, didn't he say it was records of some sort?
No, he didn't specify at all.
He just said that he'd much rather we didn't open it.
Mm.
So it could be. Should we roll to see who's carrying Nox?
Was it?
Wow.
No.
That'll
be me.
I
There is-
actually noticed what's happening for once.
Oh, you rolled a 1.
Yeah,
Congratulations, you gain inspiration.
No, yeah.
I've already got it.
Who
You
would
can
you
give
like
it to somebody
to-
else without telling them,
Yeah.
without asking if they have it.
Yay! Needed it. That's cool.
Well, since you got a nat 1, unless anybody else got a nat 1,
I've got a 22.
well, aren't you a jammy little shit? That's not what I asked, is it? So, do you have a modifier to add to that?
Yes, that's one.
+1. Did anybody roll a 2? No. In that case, sir, you are holding Noxus and you are quite aware of this. Did anybody here roll above an 18?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just you two. Right, you two are aware that Noxus is a puppet being held like this by him.
Mm-hmm. Have I seen this before? This particular behaviour? Can't remember.
I'm pretty sure you've seen it at least once.
Yeah. So
We
I'm,
are 24 sessions in. So.
yeah.
I can.
Coming to terms with player character syndrome.
What were you saying?
So I can have a look. You're holding Nox.
Probably not. Yeah, but
What was that?
James just suggested, does I could make a history or an arcana or something
Yeah.
to
Yeah, you could totally
see
do
if
that.
this has cropped up at all.
Yeah.
Fuck it, why not?
I will guide you.
Oh yeah, because you know what I'm talking about. Oh, hey.
Because you know you can.
Oh no, no, that's a 7.
Did I give you a higher number than what you got?
You did. Yeah, you did. Entirely. I have no idea.
With a 7, this is weird.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Funny that.
You're sure that psychologists would have a field day.
Mm. I don't think we've met one yet, though, unfortunately.
No,
Technically one, but you haven't actually spoken.
they-
If we're going to do the
they're institutional.
we have to get on there before he comes on board. We've got to wait a week.
Mm-hmm. So we've got. I take it you've taken relatively extensive notes on all of the various approaches that we discussed last week.
You're going to give me a baggage handle, isn't it?
I think we've got
Pointless.
4 different ways that we could do it.
I did not take those notes.
Okay.
I did not know they were needed.
Ah.
You discussed
I can do it.
going on as baggage handlers,
Mm-hmm.
in which case you would be going to the Skyport. You would be either getting jobs there or pretending to be working there,
Mm-hmm.
and you would be handling baggage going on and off ship. However, there is a good chance that it will be on his person, but it would give you an ideal opportunity to see if that is the case, because you would be handling the luggage immediately after the passengers are coming off. So
Mm-hmm.
you would be there to see them get off.
Mm-hmm.
Let me rephrase that.
To disembark. You're welcome. So yeah, we could do that. In terms of actually getting the thing from him,
I know we could do it at the hotel.
yeah, we can go in the hotel.
We could do it during the flight.
Yeah.
That's waiting a week. Isn't it?
Hotel, you could go there while he is staying in the city.
Mm-hmm.
You could see if he is leaving the bag there while he is going out and about.
Mhm.
Assuming he goes out and about, he might just stay in the hotel room.
He may well do, yeah.
You also discussed the possibility of speaking with Greaves in order to get him to throw a party,
Mm-hmm.
which this guy could be invited to, and he
And-
might bring the bag along.
And this guy is known to be a bit of a socialite, a bit of a bon viveur, so he may well attend something of that ilk.
And that is
Yeah.
that is an option that you have discussed. The other option was to get on the airship.
Mm-hmm.
The
The
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin! Hey, the Hindenburg!
And either get a job on there, or get on as passengers,
Or
or
stowaways.
stowaways,
Maybe.
or get an aircraft and gun it down out of the sky and take it out of the wreckage.
That was
discussed.
only suggested by you.
That does sound most interesting.
Yeah,
It
no.
certainly does, but it's also very much a high chaos way to do this.
We could do it a lot more sensibly and just get an anti-aircraft gun and shoot it down.
No, that's still bad. They're both bad.
As long as we do
Bad
it
ideas.
outside the city, let's say limited, then if we die on the aircraft.
Oh my god.
You could also look into seeing whether this vehicle has an arrestor hook, so that you could potentially dock an aircraft up with it. You'd probably
That's
need to
true.
get your hands on a biplane for that,
Mhm.
because a monoplane probably wouldn't be able to go slow enough.
It'd be interesting transporting 5 people in a assuredly 2-seater biplane.
Do Fey dragons breathe fire?
You don't know. You could ask them.
Why?
Because they're filled with helium.
Hydrogen.
Hydro-
Hydrogen is the
Ooh.
explosive one.
They're filled with hydrogen.
No, we're
know
not blowing it up. Stop it. We're not. The Hindenburg happens in fucking 3 or 4 years. All right, stop trying to make it happen early.
This guy would prefer if this was done quietly.
We're done quietly.
Oh my god.
A massive airship blowing up is not being quiet.
So
It will be
Here's-
quite neutral, won't it? They won't
here's
know
the
what
thing.
people look
There'll be
at.
no witnesses.
here's the thing, right? So if we go for it to get it at the hotel, we've got to. We may have to contend with law enforcement on the ground and everything. He may well have security measures in place, but getting in and getting out would be a relatively easy proposition. We can literally just have the car waiting around the corner in an alley. We jump in it, we zoom out. No one's any the wiser. If we do it on the airship, getting the thing may be slightly easier because there's much fewer people and there's fewer serious security in the way. Plus, we don't have to tangle with the fuzz, and we can jump out and nobody knows where we are.
DB Cooper.
We can DB Cooper it, but getting back, depending on where we are, might be a struggle. Because it's not like we're going to have to be.
Hijack?
Yeah, well, yeah, we might be able to do
We
that.
could hijack a plane to pick us up.
That seems less reasonable. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, plane just going to be flying along and just stop
Yeah,
in midair.
if it doesn't shred one of us somehow. But yeah,
It'd be me. Wouldn't it?
yeah, it would be. Yeah, you're right.
You'd stop being a blood hunter. You'd just be
Blood.
The one character
Being-
I don't want
being
to
hunted.
die.
Mm. So those are the 2 options that we kind of have in the way I see
I
it.
prefer getting on with that.
I prefer the
Much more
Zeppelin
interesting.
plan as well. Yeah, it does sound more
I
interesting. yeah.
mean, you know how to fly. You could steal the Zeppelin.
We could commandeer the Zeppelin. That's true.
If you could find somebody who could sell it,
Oh, they got crazy.
you could ransom the other passengers.
Oh my god, no, that's far too loud. That's far too loud.
I'm just in.
No,
we
they-
can just
they-
DB Cooper then. Right, off we go.
No. Okay, so if they
No
want to do
ticket.
it quietly, I reckon the best way is either getting on as passengers or stowing away.
I think passengers will be.
Passengers would
I know
certainly.
coffee's a bit more-
I'll tell you what, actually, that's a good point because if we get on as passengers,
We've got free running ship.
we've got free reign of all the passenger parts of the ship, but B, that's 5 passengers that aren't bringing any like additional security or anything like that. Because the passengers on these things they're wealthy people. They may have a bodyguard or 2 around, and these bodyguards may be think second, act first kind of people. So the fewer of them are on the ship, the better it is for us.
Can we get
You're a Goliath, right? We can always
blueprints?
disguise you as a bodyguard.
Of the
Of the
Zeppelin, ooh, I don't know.
Can you get what of the Zeppelin?
blueprints?
You'll need to know what Zeppelin it is, because they tend to be of very slightly different designs each time. But if you can get the records of which Zeppelin is making the flight, yes, you could get them.
I reckon that would be relatively easy to get the records of which Zeppelin it is, but where the blueprints might be our interesting point.
Non-generic Alsace Lorraine.
Yes, and non-area specific German contact.
Non-Aryan.
Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah. We'll have a look at that.
No, did this flight come directly from somewhere else? Or was
This
it
flight has come across the ocean to get here.
Oh, we've got well, across the Atlantic, even if we're not called Atlantic.
Yeah.
Didn't matey who you're working for said so you could get us the dates flying across?
Yes, he could, and he said he could also give us an advance on the tickets if we needed it.
So we know the date it's flying.
Yeah, we
across.
will need it. We will
Finding a
entirely
flight
need it.
How
log
much
for
are
it's
the
going to
tickets?
be a bit easier.
100
The
plus.
flight log, yeah.
200 plus each.
Yeah,
It's 100 plus.
yeah.
Was that?
I'm literally looking.
So that would be all of our savings.
Is it
But
the same price if someone is your bodyguard, or is it cheaper?
You need to look into it.
I see what you're getting at.
Because
A couple of us could.
Yeah, you're big and beefy. He's
I'm short and lean. I'd say
Yeah, he's not a big guy.
no.
No.
I'm your typical Japanese build. Although I am a soldier.
5'5".
No, 5'8",
5'8".
which
Okay.
is
So
at this time is probably standard. height.
that's about average height for a man at this period.
Yeah.
Maybe slightly tall, even.
Maybe,
but it's
yeah.
very slightly.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm 6'1".
Yeah, exactly.
So
what you're
for an elf,
No.
for an elf, you are a little bit above average height because that's average is about 6.
Mm-hmm.
For humans, it's about 5'9", maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 5'6" to 5'9", somewhere in that range.
Mm-hmm. Especially in America, because they're a bit bigger,
Yeah.
aren't
Goliaths, you trend towards 7, but not quite there.
they? Mm.
So it's like
But some can be as tall as 8
Yes.
sometimes.
Yeah, I'm 7'4".
don't forget they come from Silesia.
Yes, the non-Soviet Union. Yeah.
1920s.
Yeah.
That's where they were.
Everybody's malnourished over there.
There. Yeah. Hey, 1WT1. Good to see you. Welcome.
And you're a dwarf.
I believe you are. Are you below average height for a dwarf? Because you're like.
Hmm.
Yes.
Foot.
No, I was 5.
Oh, you're a 5 foot. No, you're tall.
Would make the best sort of nondescript diplomat. Elves are kind of everywhere, aren't they?
Yes.
So you're probably
Elves, generally speaking, trend towards being in the upper classes.
Mm-hmm.
Because long lifespans and long-term investments and
Yeah. I imagine are dwarves of a similar-ish nature because they've got very long lifespans as well.
they tend to have money.
Money, okay.
That's not the same thing as being noble.
Oh, I see. So they're sort of the new money class, if you will.
They would be like the sort of Venetian merchant class.
I get you.
They, by our standards, they're old money, but
Mhm.
by their standards,
They're upstarts. Yeah.
But they're upstarts who are respectable because they've actually worked their way up and done all the work. So,
Fair.
generally speaking, the elves, they don't like the dwarves.
But
They
they.
use their reach, but they can
Yeah.
respect that they've put the work in.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think that's a fair assessment.
Yeah, shit, I'm a wolf, not a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, that-
the weed home.
Stoner elf.
Stone elf. Yeah. Stone
Stoner
elf.
Right.
Yeah. Well, if that is a way that we could do it, depending on how much money we get through advance, I don't know if
green
those.
suit. Nice and yellow.
You could wear your green suit.
I'm a
Well,
greaves.
your green.
Greaves.
Your
Never seen-
greaves.
oh, suit in
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
the bright yellow.
So we could do something of that ilk,
Oh,
depending
right.
on how much Matey Boy gives us as an advance.
Camera event.
I remember
They're just waving at me.
Okay.
No, it's the camera. It was actually up.
Is that right? His name? No, I didn't write it.
The return of crop.
How do you
His name.
know? The German banker, the agent that we met,
Friedrich von Gotha.
Yeah.
von Goffer.
I've written it down.
You can call him Fred. And probably
Freddy.
get slapped.
Did he say what bank you worked for?
No, he didn't.
Frogger. Did he not send a business card?
No, he didn't give you his business card.
He didn't.
Yeah,
he did.
Oh, he did give you his business
Yeah.
card.
He gave it
He
It
got his
doesn't
home
have his
address.
bank on it. It has
Oh.
his name, his profession, and his address.
Mm. And then on the back, it's the address of where he's staying in the city.
Mhm.
And his phone number.
So
Interesting.
time, can we research where there's home addresses
Certainly.
to find out if that's relevant to the bank?
Okay. How would you like to go about doing that? Where are you going to look up this information?
Records.
They'd be city records rather than international ones.
If you wanted to do international records, you're going to have to go to Pristinia.
Yeah.
Or pay somebody over there to look it up for you.
Is that the equivalent of New York?
This isn't the capital, is it? No. So there wouldn't be any. Well, I doubt there would be embassies here.
You would be wrong.
Oh, well, you might be able to go to the Pristinian Embassy then.
Harbourlight is a major city.
Mhm.
In the same way that New York has like a British embassy, or consulate anyway.
Yeah, right.
This one has quite a few consulates.
Okay, so and consulates are like sub embassies,
Yes.
aren't they?
They're
not
not
the
the-
main one,
No.
but they're.
But they're
yeah.
like where you can access features as a citizen.
Well, that's maybe the
Or-
Pristinian consulate. Then.
As a citizen of Valentia, you could approach them to get a visa or something. So
Oh, right,
they do
okay.
have facilities.
Talking about that, if we're going on an airship, do we need passports?
Ooh, good
Depends on where
point.
you're going.
Well, if it's
This-
a one stop
Well,
to South America.
Well, that's a good point. Yeah, we need to check the flight plan, don't we?
To be fair though, if we're all from different continents and not actually from, because you're from Europe.
He's from France. I'm from Japan.
Anybody who
I'm
was
from Italy, technically.
You're
but
from
I've-
there,
I've-
you're
I've been
from
here
there.
two-
I don't
I've been here 250 years.
Yeah, I don't think any
your,
of
your passport might be out of date, but you've got
Well, as elves have long lifespans,
They
would it
probably
be,
do have
would it be
slightly long.
extended? Yeah.
elves probably have a way of like it's more sort of like your passport is every 50 years.
Yeah. Whereas everybody else's is every like 10 or something. Yeah.
So we've probably all got passports.
Whether we want to, well,
do you all have passports?
mm,
He's got passport. They're just not his.
How many?
yeah. More to the point, if we
Yeah, but
do have passports,
we don't really
they'll
get
be in
one.
our name.
Exactly. Don't get one going there.
Yes, your passport will be in your name.
So you might want to get fake passports.
hmm
Hey, dude, anyone I can do?
Also, that would reinforce if we're going in as like, yeah, or like
Count
some,
von Dingerling.
you're some, yeah, exactly, Count von Dingerling with Knobmark or whatever. I don't know. But anything like that, it's not going to look. It's not going to look very.
Count von Dingerling.
Knobmark.
Ah, you know what will happen? You'll get on the airship and there'll be the actual
Count
Count
von
von
Dingerling.
Dingerling.
Knobmark.
Ah, I see. I have an imposter.
I
Sir,
think, sir, that you are the imposter.
sir, I will prove who is the real Count von Dingerling.
Oh my god.
You have to have a count-off. One.
And they have a sword fight.
They have a count-off.
No,
One.
no. They have a sword.
Oh no.
That's what I call a bell end.
Nah!
Oh god, we're terrible.
But,
No. You could look up like real ones and find fake ones, or
Mhm.
make up fake ones that are believable. Or you do have somebody who's from Silesia who could easily pretend to be somebody from their nobility, because a lot of those records
true.
gone.
that is a very good point, actually. Do you speak any Silesian? I imagine being from the country, that would be something he could do.
It depends where you're born.
Well, yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Kind of up to you here.
Where were you
do
born? Were you born?
You don't have to answer those questions.
And you don't have to
I
tell
have
the
to-
truth either.
I have to check something because I forgot.
You can
You,
lie.
you need
I'm
to
pretty-
know the answer?
I'm pretty sure.
I have it written down.
I'm pretty sure you do speak it, but it's probably not your first language in the way you think of it.
In the way, though, it's probably not their first language either. So they probably wouldn't guess.
Yeah,
Pardon?
I can speak a little bit.
Can you speak enough to sound convincing?
Yeah.
If he brushes up.
Where is
Okay.
the library?
Donde está biblioteca, Jimmy?
Una bit point.
I require toilet now, please.
No, you know, they
Why,
just
you
have a
make it-
strange cadence in Silesian, you see. They're a very direct people.
I live in a very, very remote area with a very strange dialect.
Yes, exactly.
Siberia.
I was
Yeah.
kicked in the head as a child.
Yeah,
My family is very inbred.
because your mother was also your sister and your dad was your uncle.
Finest traditions of the
And my
Habsburgs.
grandfather.
Can't you tell by
Yeah,
their chin?
can you tell? The chin and the underbite. Yeah, so that's not a bad idea. If he's impersonating some Silesian
You could also
nobility.
do a French one.
There's not much French nobility left, is there?
Le Pew.
Petty French nobility was still around at this point,
Mm.
although generally speaking they were poor and
Yeah.
looking for ways of making money.
Yeah. His is probably the easiest to get away with because of the fact that that was so
Then again.
recent.
There isn't actually all that much known about your homeland at this point in time.
True.
There is, I hate to say this because, oh god, It seems very exotic in this time period.
Yeah, true. So there's an option as well. Also, I kind of look the part,
Would it
considering
be
I'm an old
street
man.
smarts to know where to get fake passports?
Yes, you can do a street smarts.
Can't you make them being forged?
Are you a forger?
He's a con
I'm a
man.
con man, not a Those are two different backgrounds.
Mhm.
It is. But you could do a street smarts check and see if you can think of anybody who would be a suitable one.
May I have a guidance?
You are new in the city,
Or
though,
would you like to do it, actually? Because it is a
Right.
wisdom skill, so you should be relatively
I
good at
will
it.
say that its DC is going to be slightly higher because
Street
you're
smarts.
relatively new.
What's your mods?
What number did you get?
A natural 20.
Possible.
That's just fine.
Excellent. You
So,
actually
would you
do
like
have
to
a
know, should I?
forger in the city.
Oh, he got that 20 anyway, doesn't matter.
You know of, well, sorry, you have heard of a forger in the city who you think is probably going to be your best bet to go with.
Yes.
Soul evil man.
Soul evil man.
Let me see, who would be the best one for this? Oh, yeah. Oh, I know the
She's
perfect
not in
place.
this country. What do you mean?
Okay. You have heard, in passing, that the Red Mountain Triad is probably the best source of fake documents in the city at the moment.
Try it, but you're not going to know.
Triad.
Supposedly, their treasure house keeper is supposed to be the finest forger in the city. Or at least that's what the stories say. We don't know anybody who's ever met them.
Then your contact.
Hmm?
Contact. We have a bit of-
You mean the Yakuza boys?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Are the Yakuza particularly known for forgery?
Not in this time
I was going to say.
That is an option we have.
I'm going to pipe up at this point and say that might not be a good idea.
They know you?
You could say that. I've had I have an interesting past with them. Let's just say.
Did you fuck one of their daughters?
Nah,
Brothers.
no,
Oh,
no fucking involved. Actually, weirdly enough.
that's disappointing.
Yeah, I know.
So who did you kill then?
I didn't kill anyone. I kind of ran out on them.
That's
I got a
that
pregnant
In
and they ran.
hindsight, it wasn't the best decision I've ever made. They've kind of been hounding me since I got here.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Well,
No, they've sent him after.
Oh fuck.
why do you think I hit that?
Roll for initiative.
Hand.
He is.
There is an alternative name that does come to mind, although you don't think their work is going to be as good as this treasure house keeper. Supposedly, the firm, who I believe you guys have had some dealings with in the past, are able to do altered flight logs. They might be able to alter some other documents if you ask them nicely.
And we've had dealings with the firm. As a group, we've had dealings with the firm.
Have we?
It is true.
Yeah, that was the first one we did. Loxodon boy.
Ah, yes. Stealing tomatoes. I say, yeah, I'm not in character.
Well, are we still in the car at the moment with Matey Boy?
I believe you would be, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't say that.
No, indeed.
I stole the mayor's car!
If you are requiring documentation, what I have no
Documentation.
He's from outside the way.
He is, yeah.
If you are in need of documentation, I might be able to point you towards somebody who could assist you, but I can know nothing of it.
Of course.
Yeah, it's fair.
Okay. Who would this person be?
This person would be a somewhat disreputable moneylender, of which I am aware.
Okay.
However, so long as you play above board with him, he will play above board with you. Just don't take money from him.
Noted. Okay. Can we have a name and address?
Takes a pen,
Mhm.
and he's going to write this down for you.
Yeah.
I might need to go himself as a
Robin the Bank.
Yeah. Robin the Banks. Oh my god.
We technically already have a fake name.
You do actually, you know, and you've only been known as it for like 2 days.
That's because you're good real name.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can actually get away with this very easily.
Bob, no, I don't know, mate.
Yeah, Bob.
Never heard of
Nah, who's Bob? Never heard of Bob. 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 Bob.
Oh,
Bob. Yeah, that's, yeah. We all started doing that last time. It is, yeah. It's Bells. Yeah, Bells. And also, episode 4 of Blackadder Goes Forth, because she comes back at that point as well. As a different Bob. Bob.
I just think it was the Bean.
I mean, same actor.
True.
So,
That's true.
pass it down.
It's in German. You can read.
It's in well, it's in common.
Okay. Looks to be a Pole, or this this world's version of a Polish person. About 9 years. Well, they are in America, so they're probably all
That's where I discovered I put a note on the back.
right.
If you're reading this, your character is dead.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
Do not say anything, as a creature has inhabited your skin.
Oh, God. It's a blood hag.
Oh, you know about those.
I know about
As
blood hags.
opposed to a crypt hag.
Those also exist.
And we've been.
You've probably been near there. You haven't been there. You've been on Paladin.
Isn't that where Reeves lives?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
But this is on a block that's quite a bit away from that.
Okay, good. Got that.
So Poland in this world, sorry, is Poma.
Poma. And
It's-
it is its own country at the moment, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Its capital is Drok.
Rock.
Its currency is the Zigli. And its exchange rate is one
Not as bad as you thought.
one Zigli buys you 0.95 of a dollar.
That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, I'm surprised.
Their currency is holding up pretty well. They also normally have sort of control of the free city of Gazuka.
I Danzig.
Danzig.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Yes, I have notes on this shit.
Yes, of course you do. Right. I reckon now is probably the time to inquire about an advance for tickets then. So, how much do you reckon? Yes, and flight plan. Do you reckon you could pertain for us the flight plan of the Zeppelin in question? And
where
ideally,
it's come from and where it's going to as it stops.
No, I can tell you the where it started out from. I believe it set off from the. Oh,
I've never heard of that country.
not many of them.
it set off from Ludaren's. Sorry, I'm going to French again.
all right.
It set off from Ludaren's primary. Is it set off from Ludar's primary Zeppelin airport,
Mhm.
which is outside of Rado, their capital.
Mm.
Rado.
So is it a Ludaran?
No.
No,
It
this
is,
is Palestinian Airways.
It's a Prostinian air vehicle, but it went from Prostinia to Gahosa and then up to Ludara before heading across the ocean.
He's,
My apologies. Also stopped off at Mos Dora on the way.
Switzerland?
Spain.
Ah. Okay. Yes.
that's a weird flight pattern.
So have you got the flight plans?
Makes sense though.
Where's it going after?
Stopping off
it
in all
leaves
of the
that,
Western European
Harbourlight?
capitals.
Sorry, could you say that again?
Has he got the flight plans, or can I get flight plans?
I
Where's
can
it
get
going?
you the flight plans. I do not have them to hand right now for where they'll be going from here. I would imagine they will be heading straight into Los Cajina.
Mexico.
Hmm.
I would imagine they would go straight to Los Cajina from here.
So that's a really good answer.
Well, we are aware of the fact that the firm could potentially, well, no, they wouldn't forge a flight plan. No, they could do flight logs. It's different. So maybe, well, how far is Harbourlight from the sort of US-Mexican border in
Quite
this?
away. Yep. Think of it as like your New England, New York kind of area.
The flight path of this, assuming that it's on a straight line, as it were, I imagine there'll be quite a lot of ground that it would be going over. Mm-hmm. We could still bail out, and we would be safe when we get to the bottom.
If you could find some way of contacting me and letting me know when you are bailing out, I might be able to have a vehicle dispatched to that relative area.
That would be most applicable. That'd be good.
However, the only way I can think of doing that would be a flare, or perhaps if you could radio.
Do we have a radio?
No.
No, I was going to say
We have that.
Transmitting radios.
Bloody
are-
heavy.
You can get like a military one, but they're not cheap.
Not even from crazy now.
Good
It'd
nick
be the back of a truck sort of job at the moment. wouldn't
No,
it?
backpack.
one. We could
Heavy backpack.
we could steal a transistor radio from military depot.
Wouldn't they have one
It
on
would
the
not be a
airship?
transistor radio.
Backpack radio.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
How-
They probably would have one on the airship, but if they notice that's missing, they know something's up.
Well, why wouldn't we just like
Use the one that's on there.
use the one that's on there and then like radio them just before we're about to
Good point.
Jump.
But yeah, we could give it
It's fine.
because that wouldn't you can't trace radio signals at this point in time. I don't think.
Yes, you can.
Oh, you can. Oh.
Yeah,
mm.
that's how the radio coordination of where your location is done.
Oh, triangulation.
Yes, but also it's used for like navigation.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but doesn't have to be for a second. You could just do a quick short burst.
Yes, you could do that, but you're transmitting from a known point
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you're like, the airship probably is going to be transmitting a lot
Mm.
because it's going to be doing telegraph stuff.
And it's probably going to be behind a crew-only door, more than likely. So
More than likely.
It
Yeah.
will definitely be behind a crew-only door.
It may behoove us more if we could, but it'll be a
Do we know
long
what
way around.
the uniform? Can we get hold of any?
I can
Fake
probably do
uniform?
that, yes.
Mm.
Because we could like possibly pretend to be crew.
This was one of the things that we came up with last time. The only problem that we ran into with this is that it's a very small crew, and they would know, and they're most likely all Prostinians as well.
They
And
will be
I
all
can't speak.
Palestinian.
I can't
Yeah.
speak Palestinian.
I don't think any of us can speak any Prostinian.
uh,
Well, you can speak a bit, but not enough to pass. I don't think.
And none of you have
Well,
the
that's-
accent.
you know,
And none of you have the accent.
No, and some of us don't even look Prostinian. I've worked myself.
And that will probably could be.
Yeah, you might be able to get away with it. I
You
re-
could get away with it. You could get away with it. You could get away with it. Just about. You could get away with it.
not a chance. Not a hope in hell.
I speak. I could be Italian.
Mm.
I speak Pristinian.
You might be able
do
to get
speak
away.
Prostinian,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You might be able to get away with it as entertainers.
Hmm.
Again,
In-flight
Not again,
entertainment,
not more in-flight entertainment. I do think our best bet is to go with the passengers
Yeah.
route then, probably.
It's pen's leaking, so I'm going to have to retire it for now and clean it later.
if we have to purchase tickets for the airship, are they refundable for yourselves?
Or could you give us an advance for the purchase of the tickets?
I already offered to give you an advance for the tickets.
Indeed, yes. How much would you be able to do?
Well, if you're going to go to the next stop,
Well,
Yeah.
for appearance's sake, we would be, yes.
then we would say the tickets are probably going to be somewhere in the region of 80 to 100.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the exact price off the top of my head. I'm not a frequent passenger.
So how much would the advance you would give us? £100 a head for the tickets? Is that the idea? The dollars, rather.
I would be able to give you 1,000. I'd be able to give you
£1,000?
I would be able to cover you the hundreds up front now, if that would be necessary. Or alternatively, I could acquire the tickets for you and see if I can get them at a discount.
Ooh, that's all right. Yeah, that's
They
amenable.
got to have names on.
Mm.
I don't know off the top of my head. That is a
If
very
they're non-transfer, we haven't got names yet.
Well, I'll tell you what. If we leave that in your capable hands,
Perhaps if I could have your contact details then.
of course, naturally, I
You'll
will.
go via Rango.
Yes, I will give him
We know Zango.
the contact. The contact detail. Well, no, yeah, he knows Ango and he knows who to ask for now as well. Doesn't he?
I will simply
Didn't we
go
have a
for-
gang name that the handyman, wasn't it? Yeah.
You haven't settled up, I don't think.
Had we?
No.
No. Okay. Fair. Do we want to give him? Do we want to establish a name that they can ask for, or do we just?
You are not visible on screen at all.
Oh no.
Oh no! What a shame.
Who knows what I've been up to?
Who wants to know what you've been doing?
That's also
It's a
valid.
bad idea.
Congratulations, we can now see your arm. And your face, there.
Yeah. Yeah. Do we want to give? Do we want to put a name to our group, or do we want to just say, you know who to ask for?
For now, and then we'll think of
discuss.
No, you
You
go.
said you'd get them at a discount. I'm assuming that's through a company discount, right? You wouldn't.
We would need to purchase it through our home office back in Quizland.
Yeah, that would.
Would that not potentially
lead back to-
backfire on you? Would that not lead back to you?
Not if we don't use them. No.
Perfect.
What I mean is I'll get somebody back in our our Quizlanian offices to purchase the tickets.
Works by me.
I regret to inform you that while we were over here in Galentia, the tickets will be of higher price because they can be.
Mm-hmm.
I think I should give him my name. What's not my actual name?
Yeah, you could
Can
get
I
away
have
with
your
it.
name?
Don't fall for that. He asked you
Yeah.
that question.
He's a fae again.
Not another one.
This guy looks
Full Fae.
completely human.
Everyone's a fae. We are all fae.
We've been playing the Feywild the whole time. They thought it was funny to dress up as an
It's all Greaves' dream.
You guys are actually members of the Make a Dream Foundation,
Oh god.
and Greaves is just dying.
Yeah, we know that. That's why he's sacrificing babies to keep himself alive.
Well, that we know of.
Well, probably. Anyhow, yeah. So if we can,
But, Cole, would that be a good thing to make essence of?
nah, it's not alive.
Well, it would have been originally a dinosaur.
It's dead. That's the whole how
Coal,
not alive works.
Coal.
It means it's dead.
coal is also made of wood,
You can also make essence out of like trees and grass and shit, though, can't you?
the living parts.
Yes, exactly.
Not wood,
Sapwood. Sapwood's alive.
but not the
Oh,
hard
wood.
What about mushrooms?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Although the exchange rate is really shit. So.
It depends on the type of mushroom, doesn't it?
Essence fraud.
It's all the same.
You can get really big mushroom.
Giant puffballs.
Or turkeys.
Should
What
that
are
be
they called?
mushrooms big?
Is it turkey's feathers? The ones that massive ones are grown.
Chicken of the forest.
Chicken feathers. That's it.
So, you want as a flight plan, I have your contact details, tickets.
Yes, tickets. And ideally, if you can get them, the blueprints.
I don't want recipes. Big mushrooms, yeah.
Did you just say type big mushrooms, yeah?
I typed in large mushrooms and it's giving me large mushroom recipes.
Yeah.
That's not what I wanted.
Try giant puffball mushroom. They are huge.
Giant. Giant mushroom minus recipe.
Fair. Yeah, that would work too.
That's a bit large for mushroom species.
That
Fair.
also works.
That also work.
So,
There's a 35-foot long mushroom in China.
oh, there's
That's
bigger than
a
that.
big fucking mushroom.
There's bigger than that. This one's little miles across.
Yeah, but not like an individual head of mushroom.
And we do have a graveyard, so it's easy to grab mushrooms.
Yeah.
True enough.
Yeah, you could go to the graveyard.
No, let's not go there. Unless
But
my name
that's a
was-
thing for later.
Yeah, that is a thing for later. We do need to do that at some point.
We got this forge we can find it in as well. I think.
So, tickets for you, blueprints for the airship. Is there anything else you require? Oh, uniforms you were looking for.
Yeah, we'll have a look at that angle.
I'll see if I can, but I will need to get your measurements if I can.
Yes, yeah, that's fine.
Large.
Here are exact measurements. We literally were sized a couple days
Yeah,
ago.
we actually all do know.
We
I
do
don't-
actually,
Apart
yeah.
from him.
I don't know.
So you guys just take out your measurements and do it, and he's like,
Yeah,
This
I
big.
do have those.
party.
You never know when you need a coffin.
Yeah.
Must
In
be
our
your
line of work. Yeah.
Ava, I will see if I can get this for you. Is there anything else that you require from myself?
Don't believe so. Unless
Do
anybody
you
else.
know if there's
has
any
this.
aircraft attached?
Any?
If it's an aircraft attached to the airship?
I do not believe that is standard practice. I believe that they are sometimes docked up for airmail and similar ideas,
Postal delivering.
but it is
Yeah.
pretty uncommon because of the danger involved.
Mm. Getting off of the getting off of the Zeppelin isn't the problem. I can provide our means of escape with that.
That's more of a thing you see on military vehicles.
Mm. You're thinking parasite fighters, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah. No, not really a thing for civilian.
I was thinking of another free aircraft.
Yes, because you totally have a place to store that.
Yeah, we definitely have an airstrip that we can take off from.
We just land on
One big line of the woods right near your place. That'll go.
Totally
great.
not conspicuous.
we just attach
Especially that druid in the woods that keeps knocking at the door. He'll be fine with that.
I'll just crush him with it. We could attach it to Greaves' building.
What an airstrip! Fly off the top of the tower. That's not conspicuous at all.
It's not because
How big do you think his building is?
Well, clearly tall enough. You would think.
Yeah, not.
It
Not
needs
bad.
like at least 100 meters for even a very small aircraft to get off the fucking ground.
Yeah. Unless it's specifically designed for short takeoff and landing.
Oh god, there is a way you could do it. You could drop and kick up.
Oh, no,
landing,
that's
you
a
could not
bad
do.
idea.
Oh, it is. It's a terrible.
Yeah,
Particularly with fucking biplanes.
yeah. Oh, God.
What about a gateway and stuff?
Please slap Toby for me. That's the table.
Same thing.
It's a bad thing though if he does it and he goes harder.
We'll handle that if it happens.
You can handle that.
Oh God! Right, stop! I'm putting a pause on that.
There's some people.
Right. Anyhow, so we've got. Yeah, I don't know that there is anything more that we need from Mr. Von Goffer.
Could I offer you a lift?
Yes, I've been feeling rather down at the moment.
He opens a little case, pours a small drink in it.
Take
Danke.
that.
Bitte.
Do we need? Is there anywhere we need to go?
Yeah.
It's Hitchsnout.
Nice.
Apple.
Apple.
Ooh.
Did we want to have a look at the maybe surveilling the guy in the hotel at all before the
Strapped it
actual
back in place.
flight?
We could survey him just to make sure we know who it is.
I mean, and to see how he's actually attached this thing.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, if he walks in with it and then leaves the hotel without it, there might be.
Yeah, there may be an opportunity to get it right there and then. Yeah, that's true.
The sort of the aeroplane is the last chance, whereas we should maybe if
I'm not gonna lie, mate. It's the one that most of us want.
but if there's like a blatant point where he like
Yeah,
puts
if
it on the
there's an
floor
obvious
and goes
like,
to the toilet.
oh, I'm going to go and
Gentlemen, one at a time, please.
Sorry.
I will say I was always impressed with German engineering.
This is Mosteran.
Oh,
I'll say, what's German?
fuck.
The coachwork on this.
Justinian.
The coachwork on this one is Prustinian, but the actual chassis and body and engine is Mosteran.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, and Goebbels.
Oh, they did. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to say that. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
Right, I will get you that. If you would like to step out, I will get going.
Thank you very much. We did get the address for where the guy was staying
Yes.
last time, didn't we? So,
He is going to usher you out of the vehicle.
mhm.
He is then going to go around the front of the vehicle and turn to you. Well, I hope to hear from you shortly. I should get back to you by the end of today with the information you require from me. The tickets, I will confirm whether or not you can get them via my method. The blueprints, I will be able to acquire probably tomorrow, but I will try today. And the uniforms, I will ask if it is available, something we can track down. If it is, I will ask you for your measurements.
Very well.
Oh, and you wanted the flight plan as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can get all a list of the passengers?
I should be able to do that. I can't guarantee. I can't guarantee that that will be accurate, though. As it might change up when they arrive in Harbourlight. People may get on and off, and I doubt I would be able to get the most up-to-date records.
It's in the farm, can they get the update record?
Maybe. May have to do something for them. Exchange, of course.
We potentially got a week.
We do. We do potentially have a week.
Do a do.
Yes.
Gets into his vehicle.
But actually,
He closes the door. Starts driving.
That's all. Okay. All right, then, bye. What do we do?
Do you reckon that's his real hat or he dyes it?
I don't fucking know. I don't care.
You need to get the spell Detect Hair Dye.
Thankfully, though, it is a cantrip. But you can only learn it at a hairdresser's.
Magical.
after you've done the apprenticeship as well.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Months.
Right. Okay, so we got a full day before this airship is even getting. So, what do we do in that time?
Go kill some were rats.
Go kill some were-rats.
You could assess
There
it.
were some side missions that were
Yeah.
auto-gen.
Well, we could go murder a dragon.
I don't think that's going to be a day.
No.
Plus, I don't think we're quite.
We give the murder Greaves.
No. Can you take us through the list again, Toby? I know you wrote them all down.
There's the. They wanted some help at the. Basically, the pyramids.
Yes, the necropolis.
That's not good.
Yeah, it does sound good, doesn't it?
There was a essence delivery that they wanted.
Oh, we're aiding.
Protective?
That was the one I was saying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it was moonshining,
Because
wasn't
that's
it?
the recycle thing.
Some private detective work. Escorting magical device. Murder of a dragon or were rats at the docks.
My vote's for either were-rats or pyramids.
Were rats. Pyramids.
One each.
Pyramids.
Pyramids?
Whereas.
We get to kill things.
Well, the thing is, Noxus has a vote. I will roll for Noxus.
Actually, I should.
Oh, I was going to flip my
I'm holding.
coin what I've got in my thingy.
Go for it.
Actually, I'm holding it.
So, heads, I will say is the were-rats. Tails, I will say is Necropolis.
I could literally walk in there and ask.
Yeah, we could go after
Go out!
So what was it? Help at the pyramids or kill some were-rats?
Yeah, help at the Necropolis.
The necropolis.
It is not pyramids, it is a pyramid.
Singular.
It's a stepped necropolitic pyramid, which
This is-
is actually based on something that was going to be built in London during the Victorian era.
Wow.
Yeah, this was
What was
something
it
they genuinely planned.
Does it have a name?
I think it was going to be something like the London Necropolis, but that actually is a real place that might not help.
Yeah.
If you look for London
necropolis pyramid, I guess.
That's probably going to find you it.
Mm.
Then stuff
Excuse me, pardon me.
he's panicking like the same choice here.
Snuck up on me.
Sorry, we're going to talk to Jane. She's going to walk in there.
Well,
pretend
in
they're about
fairness,
to come back.
At the end of the day, whichever one we do today, there's probably going to be a few days between then and the paintings one. Between
Did you ask or did you just choose?
No, I did. I gave that a completely unbiased. Would you help at the necropolis or kill some were-rabbits? Short were-rabbits instantly.
That's
Like,
because they're were-rats.
oh, were-rats. Yeah.
We're not Wallace and Gromit.
You gave her false information.
But
Go and
you
ask the question
She
again.
won't- She won't wear things, and aren't yes.
So we're going
There's
to
no
a fashion
fashion
show.
show.
It's kill things.
The Metropolitan Sepulchre is what it was called.
I'm literally just looking at it now.
Way.
Shit,
Not
from
what
Skyrim.
the fuck?
Did you get that name
It
from
would
Skyrim?
have been 90 stories
It's a real
high and
Yeah.
would hold 5 million dead. Oh my god.
And then someone invented the shovel. I mean,
Yeah. My god.
And they're asking for help. Why would they need help?
Oh, I want to find out now. Well, here's the thing. At the end of the day,
We still
regardless
we
of
could have a week.
regardless of which one of these we do today, we'll probably surveil him the day after he arrives because he's going to be too high security to let the thing out of his sight on the day he arrives. So that's a non-starter. He's
However-
going to be here for a week anyway.
There will be a crowd of people waiting when the airship arrives.
True. So
Because this is a relatively uncommon event. It's like once a week, maybe.
we can.
Basically, watch from a distance and just watch him and see what's carrying.
My
He's not going to be carrying his bag anyway. He's going to skinny with him.
my worry is that because he's a throw green, he's going to have 4 fucking bags and they're all going to be handcuffed to a different arm.
Yeah.
So, and only one of them is going to contain the fucking thing that we need. So we're going to have to nick all
Cut all of
4.
his arms off.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
Not
none
exactly
of them.
quite,
It's actually
is it?
inside an inner pocket.
Or even worse, he's got like Jack Reacher following around with him with it.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And that he's just on his shoulders.
Yeah.
And they've all got multiple bags. It's like, what the f-?
And miniguns.
Yeah, and they've all got guns. So,
Wait a minute,
yeah.
that's a cool.
So yeah, we can use that day to maybe surveil him, but any kind of surveillance where we may be able to get it off him won't begin till day 2, and even then, it's we could keep an eye on them. We could, in fact, maybe we could pay someone to watch the suite at all times with communication to us somehow.
Yo, street urchin.
Yeah, pay a little
Oh, the-
straight
the
urchin $5 a pop.
person who was surveying graves.
We could ask,
That
yeah.
was your idea from last week. I should remember that again.
It does owe me a favour.
The lizard folk, you mean the PI?
Yes.
Why do they owe us a favour?
She does.
Or you a favour? I was going to say, I
doesn't.
don't think you
No,
do.
James just keeps saying it, hoping that we forget that.
Why do you keep saying that?
For the exact reason to do.
Oh, for fuck's sake. But
Well,
he
that's
hasn't
like
forgot- The thing is, you can fool us as much as you want. He hasn't been fooled. He's remembered. He's the guy you need to fool.
He might have been, but we just told him.
No. He takes 2 extensive notes to be fooled by that.
Does he? Literally last week. Oh, I deleted them.
No. That
No, that was the
he
computer that did that.
Yeah, I was going to say that wasn't
The
anything
computer
to do with it.
restarted and it took some of the notes, which was annoying.
They were all in those notes.
But anyhow, we could. I wonder whether she would actually acquiesce to doing it
I don't
because
think so.
it's not exactly legal work, is it?
Money.
And none of
She
you have
lives in a
actually,
slum. I don't
Exactly.
Think, no, as in I don't think she cares.
and none of you have actually helped her with her thing.
Yeah, exactly. So there's no
We-
reason that she would do it.
We've not gotten rid of Grievous, so that kind of just
Not yet.
fucking
We'd be better served tasking either
a pocket on the street.
a porkit on the street or maybe one of Ango's other goons
Yeah,
with the
totally
job.
do that.
Yeah. Subcontract.
You could get yourselves a little mini team of like secondary characters.
Well then. In that
It's
case,
bad enough when we go, I'm going to cast, no, that was character from the previous campaign. Or that's from James. No, that's from old Scooby-Doo. Let
you're gonna
alone...
really hate it when like our whole gang gets banged up for like, I don't know, illegal moonshining. We have to do second characters, and you're gonna be like, no, mine breaks out of prison. Fuck it.
No, I'm going to play his twin brother.
Yeah. No, you can't play Twin Brother.
He dies.
Yeah, he immediately dies.
Ricketts.
What did he?
So that's his name, Ricketts.
Tiny Tim dies of Ricketts.
Rigger and Ricketts. Oh my god. Bloody hell. So anyway, long story short, what I'm saying is that we'll probably have time to do.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
Also,
So, yeah, there he is.
oh, very cool.
Gary.
You were gonna say something, James?
That's cool. Sorry, I got distracted. What was I saying?
I don't know. You were about to say it, and then you stopped saying it because you got distracted.
Let's just go kill some things.
Yeah, let's go kill some things. And anyway, one of us can keep an eye on Macy if we want. Instead of paying someone else.
Yeah, but then one character and one player is completely out.
Yeah.
Oh!
Who's after you?
Yeah.
You
Come
two
on,
watch as he
Noctis.
acts the puppet.
You could literally get her to walk in at the start of the session, go, would you mind doing that? And she'll go, okay. And then she'll walk out, and that's the character problem.
If the DM is okay with us putting Noxus on the thing, and what I'm wondering
As
is,
long as Jin would be alright with it.
I mean, you could literally get her to walk in, do that bit, and come back out, roll some dice, and then leave.
You could just ask her.
yeah, would you like to ask her now? She's over there.
Is she? Oh,
Yeah, you just asked her about something else.
yes.
She's your partner. Why are you,
Yeah. Why are you asking
asking
us where she is?
I could do it.
Because you didn't know.
Yeah, you could do it, but you've got to climb under the table. Get him to get off his
It's
ass.
more fun. Saying, excuse me, coming through is good now.
I do actually need to get up.
You need a wee. Yeah.
There is
You need
space
a
under
wee
the table.
again.
You can fit past me. I'm not that long.
Oh, my legs.
I, on the other hand,
I'm
am
very sorry to hear that.
my fucking legs. My fucking legs.
Mine's custom.
They're pushing my legs. You know?
Mine's
Wasn't
customizable.
me.
You are.
What, your legs?
No.
Yes, the leg.
No. Well, it's third.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
man.
third leg.
Yeah, third leg. Whee. Customizable. Imagine if that was a thing.
His will be inflatable at the start.
Yeah, but like, imagine if you could just
Wait,
Yeah, being a cyborg would be cool.
yeah.
Being like a mimic, so you could change your form to be whatever. That would be pretty fun.
changeling.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the I can't remember who it was, but it was like
We will get back on topic.
No,
Max.
yeah. I mean, in fairness, 2 players are gone at the moment. But like normal people thinking what furries would play in D&D is like tabaxi or other things like that. And then it was like real furries knowing that I think it's plasmids or plasmoids are the real way to go, because then you can be anything you fucking want. And I can't argue with them.
Yeah.
You do realise you're now thinking like a furry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
I'm open to new ways of thinking.
Fair enough.
I'm not
Poor Lawrence is sitting here going,
not open to the
Yeah.
furry thing, but
No,
yeah.
exactly. I'm sitting.
Scheiße.
I'm annoyed that he's better at German than I am. I studied
Not
German.
me.
I failed, but I studied.
Almost all of my German comes from World War II.
Oh.
Yeah.
What, the World War II films?
No, World War II documentaries.
Yeah.
Real World War II.
Right.
Nice.
Hey, at least it's not video games.
No, true. Yeah.
Yeah, Wolfenstein.
Or Wolfenstein. Oh, well, Wolfenstein is a fucking cracking game, though.
I will say, the new Indiana Jones, apparently, according to German speakers, the German in it is really good.
I do-
As
I do
opposed
wanna
to
get
the Italian. It is supposed to be legitimately really good.
Yeah.
Also-
Have you played it yet? Have you
Oh,
streamed
I
it?
streamed the entirety. of
There
it.
you go. And you said it's really good, didn't you?
Yes.
Mm.
The only reservation I'll say is a couple of small bugs. Not a
Okay.
major thing.
Well, that's fine.
One of the collectibles does look like it's a dildo, and it is the collectible you collect the most,
Of course
and
it
is
is.
needed for puzzles.
Okay.
And it's like, that is a dildo. It looks so much like a dildo that I started joking that it was a Nephilim sounding rod instead.
Oh, God.
Purely so that it wasn't as obvious that it looked like a dildo.
I mean, you still made it sexual.
Yes.
You said it was a Nephilim sounding rod.
Trust me, in context, that makes sense.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I will say no more.
Mm.
Anyway,
So, I guess, for this one,
We're gonna
let's go kill some were-rats.
Yeah.
okay. I need to get my
Yeah,
were-rats
just
now.
I'll let you get all that up.
Just don't get bitten.
Oh, by the way, I'm very disappointed I didn't get to use this, which was something we were going to be seeing.
Kobold vamp. Oh, those were the kobolds in the French coat.
They're vampire spawn.
Nice.
So they're not just kobold. They're
Kobold vampire spawn. Sure.
They would have been giggle because they are still kobolds.
If we're going to combat,
yeah.
Yeah.
I got into
Sorry.
combat.
should I get my equipment up to snuff before we go fight something?
What
Do you mean load up the gun?
The other one, yes. Because
The gun. When I'm
can't-
talking about the gun.
yeah. Oh, you mean the
The gun.
the Ellen the
No, the
Your
SAM.
ridiculous gun.
Your crazy one. The Babel Wagger's pistol.
The babble wagon.
The Babel Wagger. Do you not remember we tried to make that a thing for his character?
did,
'Cause
yeah.
he basically created John Wick in dog form.
because I was thinking
His human got murdered by a bunch of Russian mob.
You make an annoyingly good point.
Yeah. Because the man's a swashbuckler. He's very good with a gun.
But he's also like a con.
Yeah, true. But that makes him a criminal. We don't know what John got up to before he was the Baba Yaga.
True.
you were
Well, we kind of do.
no idea what I got up to before you met me.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You are a con man. You could have been lying to us this whole time.
Because technically, I do need a second holster, and I was thinking of getting the other gun because it's +1 up top.
What were you thinking? Like
Yeah.
you're wielding me?
Because they're both. You can dual wield.
You can dual wield pistols.
Yeah.
If you don't have a second attack, you are making it with like a bonus action attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can do that, but it has the same. You don't get the bonuses that you get.
Yeah.
It's just,
You don't get your ability modifier bonus for
That's
the
it.
damage. Sorry. There you go. Also, to be perfectly honest, mate, as your rogue, you're probably best using your bonus action to hide.
Yes.
Because if you do that repeatedly, you'll be getting your sneak attack. I know that with Swashbuckler, you've got more ways to use your sneak attack, so it doesn't matter quite so much.
Okay.
But you'd only be squeezing an extra 1d6 damage out of your extra attack because you can only proc sneak attack once per turn.
Yeah.
So it's minimal extra damage. Where the alternative is you can take the disengage action, or you can just flat out hide, and then people are like, "Where the fuck has he gone?" And then you just don't get hit anyway.
Fair.
I don't know.
So it's entirely up to you, but yeah, mechanically
Mine?
that's optimal.
I don't know how to switch on.
We're marked as adult. We can cope with people taking medication.
Prescribed medication.
Do
I
I have
believe,
plenty
as
of
well.
ammunition?
I mean, I take the thingamabobs.
Yeah.
Technically,
That's antihistamine.
yeah.
What are you doing on that?
I was looking whether I have enough ammunition.
That's
For
from
the gun.
Yeah.
I reckon you've got enough. 41, I think, yeah, I reckon you've got enough.
Right. How much money you got? How much
Oh no,
money?
he was talking ammunition.
Oh, right.
He had many reloads.
I don't know if I really like that.
What kind of armor?
Armor.
No.
I would like to. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing any armor.
Nah, you're a monkey.
I
Don't.
think most of you are wearing light or no armor.
I'm just.
He's the only one in heavy, apparently.
Isn't he in? Is he in heavy or is he in medium? He's in.
No, he's in heavy. He's in heavy. He's
I'm
in
in
chain.
light.
He jingles. as he
16
walks.
AC is
He
not bad.
does. Huh?
16 AC is not bad.
16 isn't bad.
16
I-
is pretty good.
I think at this point we should be looking to like beef ourselves up a bit in terms of armor. I'm certainly looking to beef myself up at some point.
It's slightly better, isn't it? For like studded.
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 Yeah,
But it is
yeah.
+1
Yeah.
on the AC compared to standard level.
12 plus dex. And with your dex, that would you'd get a decent AC out of that. Yeah, you'd 17 out of that. That's pretty good. As a rogue, I don't think you can get better than light.
No.
No.
Well, not if you want to have, your rogue ability still work.
Yeah, exactly. I can get any kind of armor,
You
but
could.
getting anything outside of.
You could get yourself the feat that allows you to use shields and use a shield, but you won't have access to your second weapon and stuff.
That's for like riot time.
That'd get your AC up to 19.
That's a good point, actually. That would be a decent idea. So, if we ever need to bust down a door or anything like that.
Alternatively, get yourself some magical rings.
Yes, magical rings, cloak protection,
The magical rings out.
Ring of protection. yeah.
Good luck finding them in this world.
Yeah.
Because if we put
Oh,
it
For the benefit of people at home, I'm actually given a late birthday present today.
Yes,
Took a bit of time for printing, I imagine.
it did. Yeah, printing and delivery basically. Because I think it came from Deutschland.
Ah,
No, Britannia.
Yes, Britannia. Yeah.
hold on, I'll see the printing label. Doesn't specify.
Yeah. It was covered in German writing.
Ah.
It was also covered in Turkish writing as well.
Probably Turkish.
Yeah, who knows? Could be either.
There you go.
His campaign your constant catchphrase and a character from the previous campaign.
You believe you were here.
You believe you were-
I mean, what does your suit class?
Should
is?
probably do that as merch.
You should. Oh, well, there you go. There's the blueprint.
I'd have to give both of you cuts.
Yeah, you would.
If I ever get the resources to do it, I will.
Thank you.
Your special your
Wait,
bulletproof
wait.
suit. What is that class?
Well, bulletproof.
No,
That's studded leather armor in terms
Yeah.
of max.
that's not a bad idea because that's studded leather. and it's
Yeah, I
high.
don't feel
Toilet.
Yeah, studded leather is
If
good.
Dave got here, I thought you were going to ask you any question.
Yeah, and then he went to the toilet.
Ah,
Is he not allowed to evacuate his
bowel. Sorry.
Can Dave's character make
It's a
that?
pretty heavy evacuation of bowels at
I
this
think
point.
we could actually, yeah.
He takes forever
I
all the
think we
time.
did have a look at that before.
Because if he can make one of them, then
Yeah, I've never known that man.
Sorry about this.
Don't worry. I mean, we
On the 5e. We're waiting for him anyway. That's fine.
you want to head into the where-at area.
Yeah.
In that case, I will draw out.
While you're doing that, we'll carry on doing all
I'll
of
draw out a map.
So we've got, so he could create a set of studded leather armor
Move your book.
because it is
thank you so much.
45 gold pieces, and he can create anything that is non-magical that is less than 100 gold pieces or dollars in price. So he could make, what can he make? He can make all the light armors. He can make up to scale mail in terms of medium armor. He can even make you a set of chain mail if you're strong enough to wield it.
You wouldn't be able to use that, I'm afraid, because it would be.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah, I'll probably ask him to make a set of studded then,
Yeah, studded leather.
similar to the suit you have, so it's easier to hide. So I'm not looking like I'm walking around fucking
Chain mail. Yeah,
Effectively, he could copy your armor. Effectively.
he could. Yeah.
So,
I was thinking about picking up a second holster so it's not stuck, so the other pistol's not stuck in my trousers.
Yeah, that's fair.
actually, no, it would make more sense if I do it in blue. I'm going to mark windows in blue, doors in red.
Oh,
After extensive discussion, yes.
yeah. She will be the surveillance element for us.
Is she okay?
Yes.
The were rat map is being drawn.
Oh, cool.
I believe you.
No, she's fine.
I believe you wanted to request
Ah,
a
yes.
suit of armor.
I would like to request something from you. Have you used your forging magic today?
No.
Okay, could you please make me a set of studded leather armor?
I can make it.
Like the one what I've got.
Exactly the same.
Yeah.
Is yours worth less than 100 gold?
Yes, it is. I've just checked for you. It's 45.
Wonderful. Yes.
Yeah. There's sort of two types of armor. There's relatively okay armor that's less than 100, and then there's the much better armor that's all 200 plus.
Oh, do you want more people?
Oh yes, please, thank you.
Diabetes.
Well, not- only one of them is gonna hurt.
You can't get it when you've already got it.
What are you worrying about, man?
Diabetes squared.
Got it. No.
That's
Don't
how you
worry.
end up with both types of diabetes.
No, it's not. You're all right with that. I don't know.
It wasn't very funny.
I did think about that though.
It wasn't very funny, like the rest of us.
Oh, you're not treating it like Pokemon then. You don't want to catch them all.
No. Well, you can't actually. You can't catch type 1 diabetes.
No, you have to be.
It's just something that happens to you. You're either born with it or you get it when you're pregnant.
Maybe
And
it's
considering
maybe.
I don't have much of an opportunity to get pregnant, I reckon I'm all right.
Unless aliens adopt you.
Well, maybe.
Okay, so
No, type of cheese.
At your face.
What?
Shut your face.
shut your whore mouth.
It's what cheese?
Excel.
Questioning.
Yes.
What would plate mail look like in this universe?
It would be very obvious that you're wearing armor. So either it would be plate mail, or it would be like riot gear with a metal bod, a metal bod thing, a metal helmet. It would look like you're in full war.
So like that. What was it?
There is actually a piece of armor I'll show you in a moment if I can find it. So blue are windows, red is doors. Touch your face. You will be.
You're not using 3D tiles anymore. All the tiles down there. But that's for smaller stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult with something of this scale.
Is it sort of like this kind of stuff from the First War?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'd be that kind of stuff. So it'd be
Pretty fucking obvious. Yeah, fair.
Like walking around with a saucepan on your head.
Pretty much, yeah.
That'd be funny.
And when you noise, you just go boom.
Yeah.
Funny enough, that's a noise that's quite familiar in the new Indiana Jones game.
Yeah.
Yeah, legitimately, they actually do have quite funny noises when you clonk fascists on the head.
Nice. Always good.
I'm listening to Infinite and Divine.
Mhm.
It's really annoying because they keep doing the same noises for the swords for the Necrons. And it's like a swishy noise, but the guy doing it's like swish, swish. It's like, shut up! I know you've said it like 8 times. Don't need it again.
Right, so gentlemen, back in the walls.
We're in the wall.
They're in the walls. Yeah. So if we're not a chainmail, I imagine, is that like mail between the layers of suit cloth, or is it like you've got a chainmail shirt on underneath or something?
It's kind of depends on how you do it. In his case, it's like built into his outfit, but it's dwarven, so that's kind of expected.
Fair.
Whereas for other ones, it's a bit more obvious that you are obviously wearing armor.
Fair.
Which, as you can imagine, in most cultures, it seems a bit weird.
Mm.
Unless it's a Renaissance fair on.
What about if it was like mithril or something like that?
That would be easy to hide.
Interesting.
Fucking expensive.
Yeah,
Oh, I imagine so. Yeah.
incredibly so.
Well, full set of mithril armor. Level
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Right. There we go, gentlemen. There is your map. Yay.
Yay.
So, this will be where you're going to, because you've got to first go speak to the person giving you the job.
Indeed. I assume that was
What's the
given
job?
to us by Ango.
Yes.
Lovely.
He tells you that you need to call this number and slides a card over for you.
Ooh, dodgy.
Cool. Is there a telephone on the premises?
There is.
Yeah, there's one in the bar that we used before.
The what?
Yeah.
In the bar.
Yeah, we
Oh, right. Fair. Cool.
So effectively, you could
Perfect.
ring this number and you've just gone.
Okay. Thank you very much. I will ring this number.
Oh, actually, go on. Yeah.
Shortbreads.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I've
Yes,
got
please.
very addicted to these every Christmas.
Thank you.
I feel
No.
like, thank you.
I
They're a
have
thing
half-
that you appreciate when you
Ed's diabetes. No.
self-policed diabetes. What? Thank you.
I have over half a kilo of shortbread over Christmas.
Bloody hell, man! How much are you peeing at the moment? Are you thirsty all the time? No, fucking hell! How have you got away with that?
You've got up 2 sizes in your chest.
Yes. Has your retina detached yet?
Yeah.
So, you pick up the phone. Who is going to do the talking?
Ahoy, ahoy.
Ahoy, hoy. Does anybody have a particular desire to do the talking?
No, not really.
You're the only one that would have any mechanical benefit from doing the talking.
Yeah.
Would you care to do so?
You don't have to. I'll do it if you don't want to.
Fuck it.
Don't.
I will hand you the receiver then, sir. I can give you a little hand in persuasion if you need it, because I am proficient.
You can talk with the others. You don't have to do it all of your own.
That is fair. We are working as a team.
Mm-hmm.
With 18.
What's the person's name we're meant to be speaking to again?
The person you are calling is Mr. Edwards.
That's not a big name,
Mr. Edwards.
No, it's a teacher from my old school.
Same. Same.
Bonds?
No.
No.
Do I look?
Choose your words carefully, boy.
Do I look like I have the money to go to Bonnie's?
Bonnie's is not expensive. Trust me, it's.
That's what he's saying. Does he look like he has the monies to go to that place?
It's not an expensive.
Yeah, I know.
We applied for
Think
other
about
schools.
that.
We applied for other schools for Luke. He got none of them, so they were the alternative was they just said he's going there. We went, no.
Yeah.
I luckily live too far from there for that to be an option.
I went to Bonnie's.
I went to Westwood.
I don't know many of the schools around here because I didn't live it.
Anyway, I'm joking.
So-
Your school is better.
My school closed down.
Oh, you went to
Gentlemen.
yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Is this
Mr. Edwards.
Thank you. Other people there. Yes, I'm a 3-headed being, all speaking on the same. Hello. Is this am I speaking to Mr. Edwards? We're inquiring about a job.
Which job is this?
Did the job have a title to it, or was it just the?
The job have a title, do it. Yeah. We're inquiring about the infestation of were rats.
We are inquiring about the infestation of were-rats job.
Ah, yes. What do you want to know?
Or where it is would be a good start.
At the docks.
Yes, we know it's at the docks. The
Which
docks is the whole fucking huge district of the fucking city,
What
mate.
part? I guess where
What's the
exact-
location of
what
the job?
the exact location, the time you want it done in, how much would be paid, when we report back to you, the basics.
Pay is $25 a head. I need it done as soon as possible. It is down at the docks at. It gives you an address.
Mhm.
I'm not going to make up an address off the top of my head.
Don't need to.
Write down the address.
The sooner this is done, the better. If you're able to get this, if you're able to purge them all by tonight,
Are you in the bathroom
Intermission.
register?
I will see if there's a bonus for you.
Nice.
Once you have the heads, you will deliver them to this following address. It gives you an address of, well, it's an observatory towards the outskirts of town, on top of a hill.
Ooh, interesting.
Wait, they want the heads.
The heads.
$25 a head.
Oh,
Oh!
I thought you meant for
interesting.
us.
Yeah, no, I assumed that was what it meant.
No, $25 a head.
okay.
All right. Let's hope there's lots of them.
I mean,
One or
it's
two.
an infestation, and it's going to be 2 rats.
But they're were rats, so they're all large creatures.
You just walk in and
Does
go,
this guy sound familiar?
Make a history. Excuse me, make a history check. Sure.
it's my guy, Tim.
No,
So I
you're
think-
not listening to it. You don't recognise it.
I was just thinking, because it's a guy that lives in an observatory on top of a hill. The last vampire we fought lived in an observatory on top of a hill.
Doesn't sound like the vampire.
No, it doesn't sound.
This is a human voice,
Woman.
Well, or close to you.
A human.
A human.
Right.
Human root beer.
Can you inquire as to the size of the infestation for us?
Do you know exact numbers on the size of this infestation?
Remind me your levels on, gents.
Five.
17.
No! Fucking shut up, boy!
Okay, I'll pop the numbers.
Oh yeah, no, I'm level 22.
-7.
My character's a god, he's level 40.
Yeah, I've got him back just for this one. He's can be a god. But he made
Level 18. He did achieve apotheosis, yes.
Does that mean that we could worship him in this game?
Can we?
He is not known in this world. Indeed, the only gods you guys are probably familiar with are the ones of the crescent religions. So the triumvirate, and there's the intercessors who you can pray to in order to get your prayer taken on to the god.
Mm-hmm.
But the god of this triumvirate is basically the Father, Son, Holy Spirit thing.
So
Yeah,
is there a
I
very
wanted to
small
worship.
percentage chance that he could contact us to make us one of his prophets?
No. This is a world where the gods do not contact people. You've never spoken, well, you've spoken to your god, you've never heard your god speak back to you.
Mm.
The gods do not contact people.
That's the old
They
thing,
don't
isn't
like
it?
you.
If you speak to God, that's fine. If God speaks to you, you need mental help.
That's the devil, that's not actually God.
Yeah.
What do you mean? God told me to kill all those orphans.
Then eat their hearts.
Yeah, that sounds like a real God thing to do.
I mean, Old Testament.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, maybe I'll. Well, even then, he was generally frowned on killing children.
No, he didn't. He
what was the
actually
name of the guy?
required people to do it.
Yeah.
No. What,
No,
what
he
was the
actually
name of the
murdered
guy?
a guy's kids.
Which
Job.
one was that?
He
Job.
did.
No, didn't Job offer to sacrifice his child to God, and then God was like, ah, I'm just putting a fake
No,
out.
you're thinking of a wrong one.
You're thinking of.
Job, he killed his
Isaac.
kid.
Oh, Isaac.
Job, he killed his kids.
Yeah.
He then did a whole bunch of other stuff on a bet with the devil.
Oh, wow.
And then at the end of it, it's all right because he had more kids. Didn't bring the old
Wow.
kids back. Just had
Wow.
new ones.
Because the devil betted him that his most faithful person wouldn't be faithful to him if he took everything away. And so
Wow.
God went, yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, back to the
Charming.
game.
I hate him.
That's what you've been told. He'll tell you that there are supposed to be between 8 and 12.
Ooh. 8 and 12. That's a fair payday, actually. $200 to $300 maybe, if we can get all of them tonight, and plus bonus. Right, let's get fucking
As long as
killing.
we keep their heads.
Yes. Well, let's keep their heads then.
Which head?
Not
Which head
till
does
the
he
head-
want?
Yeah. No headshots, everybody.
But which head does he want?
What do you mean? Which do you think, you twat?
Do you
I
reckon
don't know
you
what
can
they're
get...
doing with
All
it.
right. While you're on the phone to him, why don't you specify head of penis or head on top of shoulder? Go on.
There you go.
That sounds like an ingredient in a potion.
I wonder how much you could get were-rats from the
I'm-
local pet shop.
I'm too much of a refined
$1 billion because they probably don't exist.
a potential employee that.
No, you're not going to ask him that.
No.
Okay. You don't know which head.
Well,
both.
I guess we'll just take both. If we can argue the toss of, well, technically they're both heads.
Technically, that's €50 for one.
Yeah, technically they'll have to per were-rat kill.
Shotgun.
Only the male ones.
Yeah,
though.
exactly. That's not going to go well. Only the male ones, though. Yeah. Right. What do we know about? Oh wait, no, hang on. You're still on the phone.
Yes.
Is there anything else? What we need information-wise? We got the where. We got the how many. We got the timescale.
Like
Got
look,
price.
security. Like, is there
Yeah,
going to be
I-
police
I-
down there, like patrolling? Is there going to be people working down there?
That'll probably be a research thing we'll do in a second. Oh well, we could ask him about if they have any weaknesses. Yeah.
Do you know what the security down there is like? Whether there's like lots of people working down there that might corrupt us?
Is it an abandoned
Is it an
building?
abandoned building? Is there a patrol?
They need to be cleared out before the building can be put to use. So what do you think?
Abandoned then.
Okay. fair.
Nice. Good job.
Does it matter about if there's any destruction of the building itself?
We can't burn it down.
No, you're not burning it down. But like, do they mind a few shotgun holes and things?
Minor damage can be excused.
Cool. That sounds good. Cool.
I thought you had a cat there.
So did I.
I thought I had a cat, but I didn't notice. Yeah.
A bit worried he's got to serve your jumper.
Yeah.
I can offer you a dog.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Would you
like
like a
dogs.
dog in these trying times?
Can I offer you a dog in these trying times?
I'll get the dog at the break.
Yes. What about does he know any weaknesses? Just to try and
Do you
get that out
know
of
the
the way.
best way to kill werewolves?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be calling you.
Fair enough. All right, research time then. Let's go to the library. Yeah.
Are you calling him up again?
No,
I'm tempted to, just because he's a rude bastard.
that was very rude of you.
You don't get $12 a head.
Right, to the library then, everybody. Let's go find out some stuff about where at
Which car are you taking? Or are you walking?
How far away is it? Oh,
the library.
Yeah.
Are you going to the college library or are you going to just a library? The city library?
Is there a close library?
yeah, because
The city library would
Well-
be closer.
Which one do we think would actually hold the information that we need? Is the more important thing. I'm leaning college. Yeah.
College is more likely to have it.
Yeah.
You would guess since you know people there.
Yeah.
But you're not members of the college, so you might need to sweet talk your way in.
But is Redcrest at the college?
Yeah.
He is at the college. So, well, he kind of has us a favour, really, doesn't he?
You can have-
Sort
So,
of.
so is the cameras there as well?
Is the camera still there? I don't know. We don't know. Yeah.
And they're
Yeah, we have
very
very
Yes.
literally,
You don't know.
literally yesterday.
And
God, was it yesterday? That's like 4 sessions ago.
We've literally gone, drop him off, sort out your name, pick up vampire dust,
Oh my.
go back to
God.
pub, get new mission.
That's taken us a fucking month, and this is like a day's worth of game time. Fuck me.
We're not very good at talking.
We're very no. God.
You're good at using time
Yes.
to talk.
Yes.
So you're going to go to the university. You're going to speak with the Red Crest.
Yes.
yes, we do.
Would you have any expertise in remembering knowledge about how to kill these things if you're a blood hunter?
Yeah. Good point. Considering he's a monster expert. Well, actually, we don't know that you're a.
Can you stop knocking it over?
He normally leaves it open for the cat. There's no cat here, so he's got a lock with it. He doesn't know what to do with it.
We don't
I
know.
can't keep changing
It'd
my
be a bit
underwear.
worrying if a cat was in there and shit, isn't it?
We don't know that you're a blood hunter yet, do we?
Nope.
No, we don't know
No.
that, but I was just giving him that much.
Yeah. No. But yeah.
Would you like to reveal your knowledge? You could do a Arcana. You could do a not nature. You could do an Arcana or a
History, maybe.
You have survival. That
Ooh,
would be
that's a good one.
applicable in your case.
Which is higher, intelligence or wisdom?
My survival's fine.
Yeah. Assuming survival.
Um,
There's still wisdom.
Most people with wisdom's higher than intelligence.
Yeah, there's only 2 classes that actually make use of intelligence. And
Yeah,
serious.
they're not. Right, it's the tracks. It's not. So
Well, don't start with stuff.
Eek.
Oh, my strength's the same as my wisdom and intelligence.
What did you get?
8.
Yeah, it's more strength, 10.
Whereas, I mean,
Can I guide him?
the Court of Lies. No, you can't.
Too late.
The Court of Lies. They're a bunch of weaklings. There's a reason they use lies.
Yeah, I don't really remember much.
To the library.
Yes, to the library.
So, are you taking one car?
Yeah, we can all fit in one car.
We can.
in one car. Yeah,
Which
cool.
car would you like to take?
The one that can fit all of us in. Which I think is only one of them.
No, you can cram into the others. You're just a bit friendly.
One with the most fuel.
Lawrence's.
This is it.
So, what one's your one called?
Yours is Model B.
Okay,
Yeah.
yours is just like the standard family saloon, so yeah, we can fit in that. So,
Yeah, that'll do it.
1 unit of fuel from that one.
The crime-mobile.
Say 1 unit of fuel from that one. I'm not going to make you roll any drive roll because you're just driving across the city.
Yeah.
Oh, you hit a pedestrian.
Would you like to hit a pedestrian?
You really want to do that now?
As you arrive at
Look, it's the mayor.
Oh, what a shame!
You get knighted for that.
The senator gives you an appointment. One get out of jail free card.
Key to the city.
It's the skeleton key that unlocks every door.
And his car. Not another one.
That's how you become the mayor in the city.
Yeah. Killing the previous mayor.
I mean, we could.
It works like Klingon, was it leadership position?
It's like the purge, but the other way round.
Anyhow.
as you head into the library.
Obviously,
You
you
can-
can stop the car first.
As you drive through the library, as you walk into the library, you can see that Redcrest is in an argument with what seems to be a student.
Oh.
They're complaining about smell.
Smell.
Can
Can we overhear this?
Yes.
Does it sound like they're talking about rotting flesh and things?
Maybe a teeny bit, yeah.
I thought it would be.
You also notice that there is a distinct presence up in the rafters above who is watching this, who is wrapped around one of the rafters.
It's like a little dragon thing.
Don't tell him your name.
T.
I don't
Don't
have
tell
any.
them, Pike. Begin
I see
with a T.
you're having a bit of problem. Would you like
Tier,
T.
tier,
Tier.
yeah.
Tier Lamagi.
Yes, that's the one.
I
Yes, it is.
I see you're having a bit of issue. Would you like
There
some
we
free
are.
incense?
Tier Lamagi.
Why would I want incest?
In-
Oh, incest!
God.
So
Get out.
he is in the middle of a conversation at the moment, so you just walk over and offer him incense.
Yes.
Not incest.
Your mother.
Mother was a dumpster.
I'm trying to find where I've got my notes on Tilanagi.
And your father, who was also your brother's mental health
I'm
embarrassment.
going to have to use the electronic ones, aren't I?
Oh, I found one.
Carrying them around and they just want to get fucking released.
That's annoying. Right. What? I'm sorry. What?
Well, it seems you're having a little bit of problems with smell affecting your students.
Oh, it's yes.
I have some incense you want to burn it to get rid of the smell.
Not in the library. No open
What,
flames.
you dumbass?
I was going to say in his
Right.
office, but
If you could just take your concerns, write them down, and bring them back to me once you have them more clearly illustrated. I need to speak with these gentlemen.
In triplicate.
Yes, in triplicate. Student looks absolute daggers at you.
That's what.
You have made an enemy for life out of this young woman who just stares at you with utter hatred.
I'll stand back.
Funny.
we don't. Do we still have precipitation? No, we
Does
don't.
anyone have it? I don't.
I think you were the one that had it.
What can I help you, gentlemen, with? I'm afraid this month's budget is not yet through. Well, next month's budget.
Well,
It's-
no,
that's fine. No. We're not coming for debt collection or anything. No,
give us your money.
we were actually wondering if we may have use of your library
Oh,
for
yes,
research
Of
purposes.
course. So you're looking for information about?
Well, we have picked up a little job
Bless you.
Thank you.
clearing out a building of bless you again.
Nothing myself to sneeze.
Clearing out a building of were rats.
Oh, well, I wonder why. It's a bit cruel.
Oh, are they known as?
We've never
We're not
been-
really from here.
They're just people.
Oh,
Oh, we could just. Well, we might as well just tell them to go away then, because or move to
There's
different
clearly
building.
something wrong with them if they want them cleared out.
Or they bought the
Well, they-
building and didn't
they're
realise
squatters.
they were squatters.
yeah. Well, anyway, we'll need to have a little bit of a look in the research anyway.
Yes, I believe where creatures would be row 6 down that direction.
Wonderful, thank you.
Or possibly row 7. I need to check.
Thank you!
As you run down the corridor, I imagine.
Nobody's shouting.
Why?
It's the library.
Twat.
No, I'd slap him.
Yeah.
I make a,
That's where he casts whole person and then just throws you out. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
I make a bite attack against Lawrence's cat.
The Fey Dragon shits on your head.
Does he have access to that?
oh.
What, silence?
Go on.
He's
Oh.
a librarian.
He is
All
a
librarians
librarian.
are silence.
That's not who's casting it.
Oh. Who is?
The library itself.
Go on, do it. Yeah, the library is a mimic.
So where rats
Friendly
aren't
one.
rats, they're humans that turn into rats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah, as all were creatures
Yeah.
are.
Did you not realise that?
You know, have you not read the
Think they
PhD?
were.
No, I hadn't really thought about it.
Well, a werewolf is a human that turns into a wolf.
Congratulations, you've just agreed to murder people for money.
I mean, it's not the
Uh,
first time we've done that. Any
It's
of
not the
us.
first campaign we've done it in either.
Mm.
But
Have we actually murdered people for money in this?
Not in this one.
No.
not that you guys know.
We have agreed to murder someone for money.
Have we?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we agreed to murder the.
We say out loud in a public library, we're going to murder the richest man in town.
So, you're going to go look into these.
Yeah, boss.
You don't have a library use skill here, so I will take a history for each of you. Alternatively, you could use a arcana. You will gain advantage from either of those because you are here in the library and have access to books.
I can't guide myself.
You can guide yourself, yes.
We got advantage on those.
Uh-huh.
Oh well, +2 or +2.
But you must choose whether it is history or arcana you're doing, so you only have time to do one.
Done.
Okay.
Ooh, good.
Nice.
Excellent. I'm going to go around the table.
Yee.
I'll ask you to tell me what type of check you did and what you rolled.
History for 22.
Ooh.
And we'll just make a quick note of that.
Arcana for 17.
History 16.
Arcana for 15.
Sorry, I was saying to point at you, but just pointed to
No use in you not being here now.
I've got your saying it's Arcana 17?
15.
15.
History 21.
So you probably were there.
Arcana people.
They're not as good as anyone.
Arcana people was 15 and 17.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
15 and 17. With a 15, whereas generally regarded as being the weakest of the various were species, but that's all about you get from your one, unfortunately. Your one, like all were species, they are generally speaking immune to damage. So you need to have silver weapons or magical weapons to do anything. With a history of 16, you know that were-rats have a long history associated with cults, spy rings, hidden nasty shit, basically. That's generally their repertoire. With a 21, you know that, and you know that in particular they actually do have a very strong link to the old Golden Horde and the successor state in the form, well, arguably successor state in the form of Sevezia itself. While they were not the direct successor state to the Golden Horde, the Golden Horde tried to stamp out the existence of werebeasts, and Sevezia was one of the countries that actually worked with werebeasts to try and get its own independence. And so they actually integrated into their society to a degree. You also know that that didn't go well in the end. There was sort of a betrayal, although the exact details you're not aware of. You, buddy, with a 22 in history, and since you're from Sevesia yourself, you know that the Court of Lies, sorry, not the Court of Lies, the Brotherhood of Lies, which was the name of the were-rat fraternity, for lack of a better term, in Sevesia, they were a bunch of manipulative assholes who set a whole bunch of people off against one another. They're not necessarily, they're not usually good people. However, they are still werebeasts. They are still protected by the same immunity to damage that werebeasts generally are. They don't. So they're not like a weakened version or anything. They don't have only half damage resistance or something. They have full damage immunity, unless it's magical or silvered or fire. Fire looks like one.
So when I
When you say magical
magical
damage,
knuckle dusters,
is that
because
encompass
next time I get
encompass
equivalent magic
fire, cold, acids, blah, blah,
and they
blah,
were
blah, or is it specifically magical X damage?
It needs to be magical damage. So spells do magical damage.
Okay.
A magical weapon, even if it doesn't do like fire or ice or anything like that, does
That is
magical
magical,
damage.
slashing, bludgeoning, piercing.
Yes.
So your sword.
Yeah.
Would those attacks? So if I was to make a, very hard not to give it away.
Is this
Read the details of those attacks.
Oh right, I see.
Unless it explicitly states that they are magical attacks, they do nothing.
Ah. So if you
But
make
why
those
don't they
attacks
do
with a
nothing?
magical weapon, though, then they would work.
Yes. Class features.
Mm-hmm.
You were saying?
Class features.
So you have magical
Sword.
Does that make your gun magical
Not
permanently?
permanently, no.
No, but you
You
can
have
do
to
that
you have to magic it up every time.
non-permanent
You
actually.
can take his gun and rub it to make it magical.
Yes. So I can make two things
Because it gets
magical.
slowly harder.
Because I can do once per.
You started it. I just finished it.
So I can do it once
That's
That's
per
another one.
day.
That's the second one. I've
So
given
it's
you
that
there.
one you're doing it to, right?
So I can do it to his gun, and then I can cast the same thing effectively on. I don't know. What do you want?
No.
Have you got some?
It's a shame we're not tackling this one level afterwards, because then your
I know.
punches become magic.
It's a shame you don't have that ring.
Yes.
No, they're not.
We had noticed that back.
You see why it's such a problem now?
So we're gonna have to look at
Alright.
Right.
Look at
I have. Right. What is your weapon?
What weapon do you use? What weapon do you carry on you?
My gun. My shotgun.
Are you any good with close combat weapons?
I have a sword.
Does it mean anything special to you?
No.
Would you mind if I made it better?
Sure.
I will drive up, make it magical, come back.
what time of the day is it currently?
It's pretty late in the day.
Pretty late in the day. When he said if they're all done by the end of today, did he mean the end of the
You don't
calendar? No, fuck, we should have asked him that. Are we talking like sort of 6 p.m. kind of time?
You don't know.
No, like
Oh,
as
in the
in
day.
right now.
More like 4, 5-ish.
Okay.
You were saying something?
No, never mind. I answered my own question.
Okay.
I just needed a route further.
That's what the noise I make, not you.
Is
Well,
there a forge church in the city?
Doesn't have to be near a forge, does it?
I need a forge.
For
I'm making sword magical forever.
oh, the
It's just a lot
magical
quicker to drive
improvement
there.
thing.
You would need to go to your one because you don't know of one in the city specifically.
We're gonna have to get some fucking silver bullets for this. We've had a look at purchasing silver bullets last time. How much were they last time? Because I know they were.
My brain just blanked on what they were.
It was a certain amount times the normal.
I believe it was 10 times the standard price. Was it 10 times? Or was it twice?
Hence
I'm not
The other
sure.
mission.
Yeah, that is a good point.
I would say 10 times because it is you are putting precious metal onto bullets.
It is silver.
Oh, we'll do that to you, Bob.
I know, I figured that. Are you could try to do an amalgam of lead and silver, or you could do solid silver bullets. Solid silver will be 10 times. If you're just putting an amalgam of silver into it, so there's a little bit of silver in there, I would say that's twice. Or you're plating them. That's twice.
It's got a shot in, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to have proper bullets, but you could just ram bits of silver into it.
Yes.
Are any of the coins in Harbourlight silver?
Yes.
Not enough, I imagine.
They've
I imagine.
got a percentage of silver in them.
Yeah, but it's not going to be like sterling, is it?
In this time period, yeah,
Really?
to a degree. It's
Wow.
not like
Yeah,
it's not
silver dog.
the purest, but it is fairly decent.
Do we reckon it would work? Coin shop.
Coin shop, no, because they don't fly predictably.
Okay.
Also, the silver coinage is too big for the barrel.
No, we're talking about literally like grating them up and putting them in buckshot.
I mean, that's
The
an
silver
idea.
coinage are this side.
Ah,
We're talking about literally like
Well, I was thinking
unless
you
you've got
melt
a
the-
four
melt silver
board
down.
gun.
How much would silver dust be?
I need to look that up actually.
Because
I
if you
don't
put
know.
that in your shell,
Yeah, you could make a
You
powder
could-
shot.
you'd literally force it through with the.
It wouldn't really do anything.
Well, no, if you mix it in with just buckshot,
Yeah.
the buckshot would force it into.
I mean, that would
Not-
effectively be the same as like
Yeah.
plating the bullets.
Really?
Yeah.
Just having a bunch of silver dust in a shotgun shell.
Yeah, because it's being driven in with the shot.
Force
Okay.
over.
Silver is really nasty for werewolves.
And then it's in them.
Okay. Yeah. Well, if we think that'll work,
I just want some silver knuckle dusters.
yeah, that'll be fine.
You
make
could
a
probably
silver for your belt.
you could probably
I've
buy
got a place for that.
you could
Oh, you
probably
took off the ring.
Yeah.
you could probably buy knuckle dusters that have got silver plating on them, which would do the job.
So if you buy silver knuckle dusters and I go ibbity bibbity, make yours and your gun magic, they fire magic bullets, don't need to buy bullets.
Yeah.
And then you've got a sword. And I've got
I
magic.
do
your gun.
have a sword. I would vastly prefer to have some silver buckshot. But
Well, I'm guessing at the gunsmiths they would literally load blank cartridges there.
Yeah.
So we'd only have to take whatever we want loaded in to the gun shop and go, can you mix this in? And he'll just make you cartridges.
as in, like, he'd hand load them
Yeah,
in the
because
shop.
that's how shotgun shells used to be sold. They used to be made in shop.
Yeah, I suppose so. How long do you reckon he would take to do that?
Minutes?
It's like a couple of hours for a decent amount of that.
Yeah, but I mean, minutes per each one. It's not...
Each one would be seconds.
But that would be like it's like 25 shells to a box, isn't it? Or 2 boxes of silver ammo. That wouldn't take very long. But if we took in, so are you saying we take in the materials
Yeah,
ourselves?
and just say, can you mix this in with buckshot and make us number of shells, and then you have a box. And then whoever else uses shotgun can have a box, and then away we go.
Okay, where are you getting the powder silver?
A jeweler's. Or a
Or we
I was
just,
actually thinking, well, yeah. You
or
have
we
an
just
idea?
get the silver coins and
grind them down. You mean?
we didn't even have to grind them. You could literally like break them down with like file them. You can file them down. You can cut them down with like metal saws.
Silver's relatively soft, isn't it? My sword's magic. Can I just like?
It will take a while.
You don't even have to make it small.
No.
So you're going to chop up some silver coinage.
We could literally donate a couple of coins each. And
Is there any way that we could just get silver dust, maybe just to make this slightly
you
easier?
could ask the church for some. No.
The church is going to be like, Christ, these fucking monster hunters, they're back again.
we could go and see a jeweler's and see if they have broken silver jewellery that they want to sell.
was thinking an alchemist might
Oh, an alchemist.
stock silver dust as well, potentially. If there are any like alchemists or herbal medicine shops that are knocking about.
I think you know a decent place where you're likely to find an alchemist or herbal medicine shop person.
Is that the go on?
Or healer.
And probably the people you work for, right? Because they have their sort of medicine, don't they?
They do.
Do you know-
Are we thinking Chinatown? Chinatown.
Well, silver is technically seen as a healing thing, isn't it?
If only we had somewhere we could heat it up enough, 'cause you could literally just heat up one big spoonful over a bucket of cold water and just drip it in and just make lots and lots of little metal balls. You just scoop them out the bottom.
Tadpoles.
You just
Yeah.
pick them out of the.
If it's a sufficient enough drop, they will form a sphere. Yeah, that's true.
And
But it's a long drop that you need to make them form a sphere.
Like,
7
so,
foot.
Nah, like think more like 100.
do you think they'll sell silver dust there then?
Do I think they would? Can I make a check for that?
History check, a nature check, or medicine check.
Street smarts?
I'll allow it.
May I have guidance in that?
Yes.
I don't actually have. Not even
Nice.
those attacks. So
23.
so sad. I cry.
Perhaps. 23.
Yes.
So,
Oh,
of course, they will sting.
they will.
So-
Yeah.
So, with 23 on
Mhm.
street smarts, you will be able to ascertain that yes, you should be able to get powdered silver in such a place. There's probably going to be a fairly hefty marker.
Mm.
They're not exactly. Generally speaking, they're not exactly the most reputable, but you might get lucky. You might be able to find one that's decent.
Get lucky.
We try. It's a jewelers that we can try on the way.
You could try to jewelers. There's certainly ones around the city.
Where can I get one? Or you just buy some flat plates of silver and we stick them to your
If you go to a jeweler's, there's a not insignificant chance they will have silver plated or silver coated or even just silver knuckle dusters. If you go to a weapon shop, they will definitely have knuckle dusters. Whether or not they're silver plated is more of a question. But you know somebody who could do the plating, so
God damn it. We should have done these quests the other way around.
Potentially, the fancier the weaponsmith, the more
I
likely
didn't
that
know that's why you were
they could
waiting.
have some silver.
potentially.
Paladin Street, you have a weaponsmith.
You know what? I will check for you. D10. I'm going to say if I get above a 4, there is a weapon shop. And that just drop the dice. I got a 5.
Does our car mechanic have a small like, forge or fire pit? No.
He has like a basic fire pit, but it won't be suitable for doing the silver. You have a fucking forge.
Yeah.
He's just trying to save time.
Yes.
You don't have the ability to do that. You're going to have to go there.
But if knowledge is right, rich people like ornamental weapons. Right. A lot of times they're made from silver or gold or expensive metals.
Potentially.
And there's a weaponsmith on the rich person's street. So they're more than likely to sell display pieces like that.
They would be very pricey.
True.
Does that make sense to you?
And there's no guarantee that they'd be sharp either.
They have a markup.
Yeah, they would also have a
Yeah.
markup.
Which bit?
Wound. I mean, doesn't mean we have to pay for it. We can always get our friend in a higher tower to buy.
We're looking to get fancy weapons with silver plating on it. So they better go with your decor.
Please, Warlock Daddy, can you buy us some silver weapons?
Please, Warlock Daddy, could we have new stuff?
I'm assuming that says does.
Yes.
Lots of silver.
How
They
bullets.
always
silver
have that
coins
one.
do?
No, that's fair.
Not
What about
many.
don't?
I don't think I need that many.
I've got all of 2.
That would double what I've got.
Okay. What are we looking at?
Silver
Silver
coin.
coins. Oh, he's got loads.
So, for reference, to make holy water, you need 25 gold's worth of powdered silver. That's 250 silver coins.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking of plating his in effectively.
Yep. You wouldn't need a massive amount of that for that.
You can put like
I'm doing your knuckle duster.
weld coins
No,
with
I
knuckle
will.
dusters.
I'll go to my forge.
Guys, for reference, I have heard multiple occasions in the past where people have taken silver coins and nailed them to bats.
Fair enough.
But to keep it him happy, I'd melt them in
A crucible.
a bowl, take his knuckle duster,
crucible.
a crucible, and dunk them, and then take them out.
You said the church for holy water requires silver dust.
Yes.
Would that be a good place to pick some up?
No, because they'll charge you more.
Ah.
Because they need it to make
Who's that?
I have 7.
You can also go to a bank to get change.
That's a fair point, actually. Because then we'd only need $25 worth in silver pieces.
And you could certainly go to a bank on the way to, if you're on Paladin Street, because that place is.
Minty. We could take that out of the kitty then. That's probably not a bad idea.
No, I have a gold coin.
14.
I have a grand total of 2 silver pieces.
I will say, if you're going to be doing, because which ones are you doing? You're silver plating knuckle dusters for him.
Yeah.
You're doing.
I'm making magic.
Magic ammunition.
No, just making the guns magical.
You're making their guns magical. Are you doing shells for him?
I was going to make.
Or
We're going to get the gunsmith to put whatever we can make the magic in, whatever we can make the silver into lumps or for him to have. So,
You're making ammunition for him.
in a roundabout way, I think, yeah.
yeah, I'm making the lumpy bits and then taking it to a gunsmith to put into the. So I don't have that ability into the shells.
Okay.
And we have lots and lots and lots and lots already.
Tell me how many you've got.
One was 14.
I might get you to silver plate another weapon for me.
24.
Okay.
That's all of them.
I could stop at the bank and change another 1 for another 10 if I need to.
Okay. To do your knuckle duster, you're going to get yourself a fresh knuckle duster, or you're just going to plate ones you already have. Okay. I will say that takes 4 silver.
Cool.
And you can do that back at your forge.
Yeah.
To make the ammunition, I'm going to say it is 4 silver a box.
Okay. How many boxes am I making?
You said.
What, boxes of shotgun shells?
Yeah.
So 2 silver a box,
One
I
Four
think.
silver.
4 silver a box, sorry.
You said 2 boxes.
Technically 10 of that
2
can go
boxes
back again.
at 4 silver. There's
No,
the
'cause-
price.
Hang on. Waiting.
I just need to pay 4.
There, if you're that bothered. I make money.
I don't.
I generally just distribute it between the group if anybody needs it. It's not a problem. Money. You've got silver coins that you don't want to share with the group.
Yeah. So each box is 25 shells.
So
So
I've
that's
given
8 silver for 50 shells then.
You also need to pay the rest of the cost of the shells. Though.
Mhm.
So you'll need to
The
pay-
actual cost of making them.
yeah. How much are the shells in the gun shop? That'll come out of the.
Give me a moment to fire up the laptop again.
Firing the laptop.
You're fired.
Point tables price list. Here we go. Give me 1 moment because I've forgotten the price of shotgun shells off the top of my head. My laptop is sitting here loading. And loading.
I did have it up just a second ago.
I think I need a new laptop. This thing's getting a bit run down.
It is 10 gold pieces for a box of 25.
So, pretty good.
Good
The
gold.
two
Yeah,
options.
that's actually getting that. That was a spark of genius. That was, mate.
What?
Getting the, bringing everything to the gunsmith
Yeah.
and getting them
Speakers
to make
goes,
it. That's a
put
great
them
idea.
in.
And then it's just a normal thing rather than getting
Whilst I
pre-made shit.
am at my forge, I will make my warhammer. I've got 1 gem left, so I will make my warhammer magical.
You are going to need essence.
Yep. How much essence do I need to make it? I've forgotten.
Radiating negative.
I will strike that off. And I will also, whilst forging it, ingrain in the hammer, in the warhammer, in the axe itself. No, actually, warhammer.
Yeah.
I'll put on the front plate a decorative silver pattern as well, So it looks absolutely brilliant, but
Okay.
it's also silver. So
Four silver.
how much?
4 silver.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. You also need a superior quality dose, which you can make by putting other doses together.
I have 4 superior, so that's not a problem.
If I were to get my hands on another sort of short
Short.
sword esque thing, would you be able to silver plate that as well?
Yes.
Yeah. Again, it's 4 silver per weapon, basically.
4 silver per weapon. Have we got enough silver left for another
Yeah,
just
silver
done it.
sword? Cool.
I am glad I've got so much silver. I can top my bank now.
Is there anywhere in the city where I would be able to find a short sword and/or equivalent weapon?
Hang on.
Yeah.
There.
I can make you a short sword.
How long will that take?
Are you just making a short?
Yeah, I could literally make a short sword.
How long will that take? Are you using your feature?
No, I would just
you
make
know.
it in the forge.
That takes.
That'll
day.
take a long time, mate.
Or we could go to Crazy Cat and get a military standard.
Oh, that'll do it. Yeah, like an officer's sword or something. Yeah,
Okay.
perfect. That'll
You're
do.
going to crazy.
I'm going to Crazy Cat.
Any excuse to go to Crazy Cat.
Any excuse for Crazy Cat.
We'd like to buy a bazooka, please.
Get 1 grenade as well,
Oh,
please.
Yes, I'll get an F1. Yeah, an F1 grenade.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Perfect. Can I take from the kitty out for the grenade? Because that'll be a
Yes.
that's like $95. Yeah, it's a lot.
So I can make 1 grenade a day.
Yes,
Oh no, we've only got
but
hundos
90. I think it was 90.
left. Okay.
We only got hundos. Oh my god! Stacking them.
And last time I didn't even, when we got 75 each, I thought, oh, shall I ask each of us for 20 to top up the kitty? And I counted the kitty and went, no.
Okay. As you arrive at Honest John's, the Crazy Cat's place.
Honest John. Love it. Oh, 80.
Honest Trader John's.
Honest Trader John's.
Do we want to pick up chest
Melabomb.
torches here as well?
Good point. Yes. If any, yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's another
Because
kitty.
not all of us have dark vision.
And even those of us that do, we still can't discern colour in the dark.
Mhm.
So that's not a bad idea.
Cut the green one.
I don't know!
I can't see colour anyways.
We're dogs! We're colourblind! They're all just shades of yellow and blue!
And it was all yellow.
Right, so. As you step inside, there is a human man who is standing behind the counter who sees you guys and goes, I'll get the guy.
Thanks.
Steps back out.
Are we that frequent customers that they know who we are? God.
A couple of moments later, a certain crazy cat comes in. Yes. Yeah. What can I get for you?
Hello, mate. Nice to see you again. Right. We had a little list for you this time.
Oh. What have we got? What have we got?
We are looking for. Do we want 5 or 6 of the
1,
things?
2, 3.
I know there's 5 of
4,
us, but there's the 6th player.
It's not a bad idea to have a spare.
Yeah. We're looking for. Knowing that I'm from the military, you're from the military, we would know what these are called. So we're looking for 6 of. When was the last time you were in combat?
In the Great War.
Oh, you were in the Great War. Okay, yeah, you know.
Well,
what they
pilots.
were.
Yeah.
Mm,
Pilot probably, but
Oh, no,
would have
would.
seen them, probably wouldn't have needed to use one.
But we will ask for 6 of those.
I've only got 4 in at the moment.
I mean, 4 will do. 4 will do. We'll take all 4 of
I
them.
did say, I rolled to see if he had all the ones you had, and I said, above a 4, I rolled a 4. So I was like, okay, I'll roll a d6 and see how many. 4.
Fair enough. Yeah. We'll take all 4 of those. Let us know if you've got another 2 in.
He looks a bit crazy as he's going to go and try and find these ones, because I can't remember what fucking torches cost.
$200. Batteries not
Okay.
included.
Oh, yours one isn't a basic torch. Your one is going to be a standard torch, which would be. Oh,
We're talking like the L ones that look
yes, the L-shaped
like.
ones.
Mhm.
I tell you what, these are manufactured by Lighthouse Industries.
Ooh, Lighthouse Industries.
They are not that one. I've misread that almost. $22 a torch.
Not bad.
However, if it's
$88.
crazy cats, it'll do them for 20.
Delish. $80. That's fine. it is all coming out of the kitty, and we have a lot of money in there.
We'll add it all up. So it's $80 for that.
Yeah. So right. Hang on.
Because otherwise, I'll give you money, and then you give it back, and then I give you back, and then
Yeah. No, it'll just be We'll buy
Crazy,
the-
Crazy Cat's disappointed by this, but he's like,
more money. To
More money later. 80. Right. Have you, perchance, got any Miller bombs in stock?
I don't think we have those yet.
Bombs, not bombs.
Miller bomb. Bombs.
Above a 17.
Oh.
Bombs. James Bond.
Not at the moment.
Any other types of grenade?
Yes.
What have you got?
Yes.
Is it all in just a bag?
It's not a bag. It's like a crate, but it's for these grenades.
Oh god.
He's had it specially made.
Oh my
It's
god.
like a wine crate.
Yes. Yeah,
The
exactly.
grenade sommelier.
Yes.
Gives a.
Nice.
Oh my.
Maybe not that.
No. It's starting to sweat slowly. It was clearly a Russian grenade.
Yeah, they are Russian grenades.
Oh, they're all Russian grenades.
That's what the F1s are.
Perfectly smelled.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he literally goes, maybe not that one. Chucks it out back. You hear a dog.
Well, at least it was a dull. Okay.
Actually, let's see if it was a dull.
My leg.
It was a. Actually, it was fairly bad.
A sizable.
That was 3d6.
Oh god.
So I'll just roll to see what he did to his backyard.
That was the.
Okay.
There they are.
Hmm.
They're the. So, having a look at this. Oh god. Oh Jesus.
Not that one.
Okay.
He didn't pull the pin, you notice.
He didn't pull the pin. God. So, having a look at these grenades, do I recognise these as Sevesian grenades? Bearing in mind, I have fought the Sevesians.
Yes.
Yeah.
These are the shitty Sevesian grenades you remember. You remember
the
these
Civil War.
sometimes being thrown. Civil War? Well, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
You remember some of these being thrown at you,
Mm.
landing, nothing happening. To the extent that you could pick them up and throw them back.
And nothing would happen. I would
And
be
still
fine.
nothing would happen. There was one memorable occasion where there was one going back and forth for about 10 minutes before it finally detonated midway.
Oh god.
They play tennis.
Nobody died. My god. Do you have any slightly more reliable models of grenade?
Above 10.
Cool.
Yes.
Oh, good. Right. What have you got?
Let me see what he's got in.
Trust me. Did you fight the Russians at all?
You do not want those grenades.
No. I can tell you this for a fact. They are bad. I relate to you the story of the ping pong grenade.
You roll to see how many dice you get.
Yeah. It's literally, I'll read you the stats here.
Go for it.
It's a 15-foot radius explosion, so it's a smaller boom than the other ones to start with. DC is only 8 to half the damage.
There are some F1 pineapples.
Oh, they're decent. They're American grenades. They're decent. And you roll 1d4 d6s for damage.
And he does some of the stick bombs.
Oh, you have some stale granata. Okay. Where
The
are
M24. It's down in Pristinians.
The M24 stick bomb.
He does have, you will be amazed to hear,
They're decent.
he does actually have 2 Nihar Imperial Arms Type 10s.
Oh,
Those are your homelands.
they are.
But there's exactly 2 of them.
Yeah.
It is,
I think that they're on.
somebody
they're on
wanted
the one.
sword.
Yeah.
A short. Somebody wanted a short sword.
Yes, we're getting there. We're getting there.
A short sword, or do you want?
Are they in the
Which
the
one?
thing?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Or do you want?
We'll
Do you want
go
a short
the
sword, or
updated
do you
one.
want the thing that attaches to guns?
Bayonet.
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 No, I want a short sword. I'm going to need a short
you
sword, like an
have-
officer's sword.
A dagger that will be able to be concealed on the
Nope. Not one.
more.
That one.
Above an 8. Yes.
Oh, how much is one of those? That's for me personally.
How much is a dagger in D&D? It's like, it's ridiculously cheap. It's
Hang on a minute, it's like 5 gold.
2 electrum.
2 gold, not even that.
It's he will sell you this one because it comes with like a leg holster. I will say this is 5 gold, but $5, but it is like it has its own holster. It's It's really fancy.
Cool. That's for me.
Is it goblin made?
No, this is like a wartime issue one.
And I will silver plate it when I get back.
Okay. And you wanted a short sword.
There we go. Well, yeah, I'm looking for something that would, in terms of the game, be either considered a short sword or a scimitar. So I'm imagining some kind of officer's sword would probably come out here. Maybe a cavalry saber.
He does have an American style Civil War era style.
Is it? Would I recognise it?
Yes, you would recognise this as being one of the Union designs. This is like a pointed one. It isn't a saber, so it doesn't curve. It's a straight point one.
Oh, so it's one of those cavalry sabers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is more of an officer's sword.
So it's a small sword. More
Yes,
than-
it's like that length.
Yeah, that's a small sword. You
Yeah.
think? Yeah.
So
Yeah, that'll do nicely. That'll be perfect.
Or a short sword.
Or a short sword.
It is
yeah.
basically a short sword. So the price of a short sword,
Perfect. That
which
will
is,
be.
I think 25.
It's less than you think, actually. A short sword is only 10. A
It
scimitar is 25.
It
For
is-
literally the same weapon.
It is 10.
Cool.
If you want to gold plate it, it is 4 silver as well.
Gold plated.
Silver
I
plated.
was going to say.
Yes, it's gold plated.
Gold plated.
You
That's
are
useful.
Gold. It's fucking useless on Werbeast. You just did this for vanity. This was a mistake.
Has he got any holsters?
Type 10.
He does. What sort of holster are you looking for?
Do I go hip or do I go chest?
Why
Yeah.
me?
Both.
I already have. It's easier to hide a. Because I wear a jacket, it'd be easier to hide
Okay.
a chest, wouldn't it?
As much as I love the Type 10 grenades, they're too expensive for you to recreate.
Okay.
And you did that deliberately, didn't you?
No, actually, I did
Oh,
that
did you
before he took this class.
As you're a gun nerd, what
I am
do
a
you do
gun
to hide? A hip holster or a chest holster?
Chest. 1000%.
You can put it under a coat, so.
Yeah. That's why my revolver
I
is
already have one.
constantly on the chest.
I was either considering getting a second one or getting one that has two.
Get a double. Might as well get a double if you can find a double.
Does
The,
it
the,
help?
the thing is with double holsters, double chests, they're not very common because they're not actually that practical. In reality, you'd have a single with the weapon on that side, and you'd probably have 2 spare magazines on
Yeah.
that side.
Yeah.
Because a double holster, yes, you have 2 guns, you're never going to use both at the same time because that's not realistic or practical.
Sure.
So, you would want to get a double holster.
Do I?
I wouldn't
No.
bother, to be perfectly honest.
Well, I've got one of my. I've wear my revolver on
So
my hip.
we've got F1 pineapple. These are good. F1 pineapple grenades are
Actually,
good.
I'll
They're quite heavy, but they do more damage.
get
They're 4d6 damage.
I'll get a hip holster
Um,
for the semi because how much is that?
I will say that is 5 gold.
$5.
It is just a simple holster, so.
Are you writing all these down, mate?
$5.
I will do that.
I don't know what we've actually picked up. So far, I picked up a dagger for myself.
I'll just go through. So we've
You're
got
spending 80 to do the.
4 times torches.
What's the torches? That was it.
1 times officer sword.
Mm-hmm.
How many? Should we just get the one
Yeah, that's
F1
what I
grenade?
need. One grenade.
1 times.
He looks very disappointed when
One.
you only want 1 grenade.
One
You can see he's sort of judging you slightly. One
times.
1 grenade,
We just want to see how it goes.
but it'll be lonely.
Not for long.
Not for long. He doesn't need to know what we mean by that. 1 times that. 1 times shoulder holster. No,
he's
hip
buying-
holster.
He's buying that himself.
Okay.
Are you
So
buying the sword yourself?
yeah, so I'll buy the sword.
Okay, so you don't need to include that in the list. If you chuck me the money,
Okay.
10 plus your silver. 10 plus your 4 silver.
I gave you the 4 silver already for that one.
No, you gave me the 4 silver for your dagger.
Nice try.
I need to
Would you
go
like
to a bank.
silver plated holster?
Beats on the desk.
Improvised weapon?
Yeah, it would be an improvised
There's
weapon.
another 5. There you
Do you have 2 silver points?
go.
No.
I've got 2.
Yeah,
And it's my sword. So there you go.
There we go.
Top job.
1, 2, 3, 4. Everything is magical and
Cool.
silver.
And silver plated. So
That will take you until the end of the day.
So we're going to have to go and do this at in the dead of night.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Even if we do miss out, the bonus, who fucking cares?
Well, no, it'll be by the morning
So
when you can
who's
go see
missing?
it.
Yes, exactly.
Who's missing a torch?
Yeah, one of us is
I
going to
will
have to
go
go
without a
without
torch.
80.
I don't want.
Oh, well, you can go without torch. Fine.
So it's 80 plus grenade.
Clank, 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 clank.
How much is the?
The F1 is also 80.
Okay,
So it's
so
160.
160 for me.
40 change, please.
That's okay.
Ooh, no.
And I will leave the grenade at the church after fort and stuff.
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
I
just don't leave it
don't-
next
don't-
to the forge.
Don't take the pen.
Yeah.
Remember, who's on
So, now I have
I'll bury
One.
it somewhere
silver sword,
in a box for a minute.
silver union officer sword.
So, is anybody in need of a weapon still?
I've got my gun. I haven't been using it.
Gentlemen, shall we take a break here? Because you are now armoured up.
Mm-hmm.
You have some were rats to deal with.
Yeah.
Sorry, my brain blanked
Combat,
out.
combat.
Fucking-
No, where rat?
Yeah, combat.
Right, we'll take a quick break there. If I could have
Yes.
it might be appreciated. And I'm going to put some music on while we are away. See you guys.
It's insane for people that want to
Yeah, it'll be a fun
one.
We're still like
You don't want to watch
in
it,
the break.
we'll let you go and watch them from
It's now Helix here. So, hello, folks. We are back, sort of. We're not like fully back yet because we're down Toby, but he'll be back in a moment.
Yes.
So we are just getting warmed up and ready. So,
I nearly said he's dogging at the moment.
It's nothing to do with sex. It's
So-
literally looking after his dog.
so
It's just because this thing is an idiot.
we have to explain for the Americans what dogging is now.
Oh, no, we don't. We really don't.
Yes, we do.
They
They
can
don't know.
search it on their internet. It's fine. Just maybe don't take your computer for repair immediately afterwards.
Type in Phil Mitchell dogging Plymouth.
No, God.
The guy that played Phil Mitchell was caught dogging in a car park in Plymouth.
Huh?
So if you go over to the breakwater,
No, I'm good. I don't need more information now. Could you take your pencil case off the map? Because it will wipe it off. Otherwise, it has been. Yeah.
Yeah, it has been.
Does that mean Toby's walking his dog? He's not in the toilet.
Unless he's walking his dog in the. Oh, go. What did you say?
Why did
Turn the microphone on, I'm about to ask if the toilet.
I need a banging shit.
God.
Right. I'm so glad that people are here to see that. So, just correct. So, when we are fully back, you guys are going to be heading to the location of these were-rats in order to deal with it. Now, it is going to be midnight-ish when you arrive, so it's going to be pretty dark, which isn't going to bother the majority of you, but
Mhm.
some of you may want to.
This is it. Yeah.
Do you have any stratagems?
Stabby, stabby, shooty, shooty.
Punch, punch.
Those are not stratagems. Well, technically, I suppose they are actually stratagems. They're just very
Basic.
I mean, the simpler a plan is, the less likely it is to encounter trouble, I suppose. But
True enough, yeah.
Building price.
I mean, looking at where they are is probably not a bad idea, and seeing if they're all asleep or all awake or whatever.
Go quietly.
Hmm?
Go quietly.
Yeah, going quietly before.
Great.
Yeah, you can't see.
No.
Maybe you stay out of that bit.
Yeah. Having disadvantage to sneak is hilarious when I've always had a sneaky character.
Yeah.
No, it's like, oh,
You've gone
well.
from one extreme to the other.
are we taking your car?
We have to.
I mean, you could all cram into the doggy boy's car.
The doggy boy.
I mean, we could call him the dogger, but
Really wouldn't do that.
Isn't there a weather system called Dog?
there's a place called Dogger
Dog
Bank.
bang. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, maybe.
It is mentioned on the weather
The
shipping
shipping
forecast,
forecast. Yeah.
It's a large area of sunken land between the east coast of Europe, east coast of the UK, and Europe.
That's Doggerland.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, Dogger Bank is the
Oh, Dogger Bank.
actual.
You're correct.
Dogger Bank is the part of the sea. Doggerland is
Yeah.
the bit what used to connect us to the mainland.
Thank God that's sound.
Yes, we all know you voted leave. Thank you.
I mean, it did kill thousands of people.
Well,
God,
it
many
sunk
years ago.
very slowly.
Not apparently. It did actually destroy quite a lot of land.
Yeah, well, of course it did, because there's a huge
But also,
thing of land that's now under
it
the
was
sea.
raised in the middle, so it went down as like an island.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a
Yeah, but it didn't take a night. Did it?
no, God, no. It
It
did
was
take
like-
100 years.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah, we had a bit of warning.
a little bit. Yeah, a little bit of warning.
Oh, kind of like we have now.
Mm.
Oh dear. Yes, I'm glad I took that antihistamine because I did pet the cat and now I am sniffly.
Mm. We did tell you.
You did. I had fair warning, but it was kitten and needs to be pet.
Well, there you go then. You have laid your bed and now you must lie in it.
Sneeze it.
Yes, now you must sneeze in it.
Ah, right. So, do you have any questions?
Has
Is
it
that
got,
James?
Until they're here.
has it got more than one level?
You haven't seen it yet,
No.
but there are stairs, so you can
It
assume
might be going down.
that is
Well,
valid.
either way, that's
but
at a
it's
different
not
level.
yeah.
You don't take the stairs to the same level, do you?
Not so stupid.
I suppose,
Oh
I
no!
suppose there are places where you have a step up to like a stage.
Oh no! We're in America. That means that we walk in on the first floor.
No, we've decided Galentia has retained the British habit of calling the ground floor the ground floor
Good. I'm glad they have.
because it was too bloody annoying otherwise.
Mhm.
It's like, I'm going to get the lift. What the fucking element?
Well,
So discuss.
Also, my avatar, every time I take a cup of tea, is just like.
it thinks that the bottom of the cup of tea is the
Yeah.
extension
It
of your
literally
mouth.
just goes. It's quite amusing. But I assure you, this is literally a cup of tea. It is responding to, with apparently Baby Yoda on it, called the Bounty, or Snack Time, where it's eating a toad for some reason.
See, it's the toad in the
I
show.
don't fucking care. I don't
Brilliant.
give a shit about Star Wars. Never have.
He is like one of your D&D people. There's one
Who are we talking
bounty.
about?
Grogu.
Oh,
Literally one episode where the job of the bounty hunter is to take this person's eggs
Yeah.
back to their home planet so they can be fertilized and hatch. And whilst they're in their spaceship, he sat there, popped the lid, and he's just eating. He just
Yeah,
looks
Grogu is the kind of creature that you would have dreamt up. He genuinely is.
He's like, stop putting that in your mouth.
No, you can't eat them. Spit it out.
And like he has a giant fight with a bounty hunter at one point, and it's what's her name, the psycho woman who's also in Deadpool,
Oh,
Yeah.
Gina, whatever her name is,
Mhm.
and they're having a massive fight, and they both look up, and he's there with a mug of tea, just watching them.
You want
All right.
some soup?
We're all back.
You should.
I believe you were going to take the Model B, your car, to drive to this location.
it's walking distance.
It's down in the dock, so it's not. You will need to use a unit of fuel to get back from the place you were researching to get to the forge, and you'll need to use another unit of fuel to go to this location. So there are 2 units.
9 in that car.
And as you arrive at this location, there are a few street lamps in this area, but it's not like heavily lit. This is the docks area. You can see that this building looks to be a sort of warehouse.
Dear God. It's a warehouse.
That's the joke.
That's the
We
joke,
just-
isn't it?
Oh, he's old. He needed to slow it down to understand it.
I'm very tempted to see if I can find if somebody's actually made a warehouse.
They have. Look it up. I know they have.
Don't enable
Tempt
me
me.
to do this.
The giant mimic.
Done that before. I did that with the submarine, remember?
Right.
So, it appears to be a warehouse. However, the top floor of it seems to have been converted, you would guess from the looks of it, into residential.
There's a horror movie called
It's an
that.
entire movie.
Oh my god.
Warehouse is a movie.
I meant the D&D, like lobster sheet for it.
There's it. I'm looking at it.
I'll find you one later.
It's pre-production. Man.
So, the structure itself Around the back, there seems to be a courtyard area, from what you can see. There is a wooden fence down here that's about 7 foot tall. Around the front,
We can go over the top.
yeah, if you put it in toes, yeah. Around the front, there is a pair of doors that have been pushed open into that courtyard, and there is a brick archway that covers the entrance, which is supporting part of the next building over.
Sorry.
You alright there?
What are you doing?
I got a twinge in my neck, sorry.
So, the courtyard seems to be empty from what you can see. There's a burning barrel that's gone out in there.
That's back here.
More over towards.
Oh, this is the court.
Yeah, I mean, so that's also part of the courtyard.
Right.
That's like an alleyway that goes around to the rear entrance.
Okay.
You can't see anybody who's standing around outside. There are a couple of lights on in windows upstairs, but it's only like a couple.
We see.
Specifically, it is the one towards the back.
You want to grab the binoculars out of the car and see if you can see anyone through the windows.
Okay, so you're going
Can I
to.
have a look? Yeah.
You will be quite visible. Oh, yeah, cat got me.
There you go.
You'll be quite visible.
Are there any like sort of places that we can sort of take cover and duck and hide? As this is like a sort of, it's an industrial district
Stealth
at night.
I'm staying still.
Whoever's driving the vehicle can make a stealth check if you're going to be doing it from the vehicle. So, are you going to be doing this from the vehicle?
I was going to go out on foot and do it.
Okay, so you're getting out, so you can make a stealth check. Are you trying to find a stealthy place to put the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay.
That's about-
It's a stat block for a warehouse. Did I do it to them? Did I do it to them?
Not this time.
Do it.
What's the CR rating?
10.
Oh no, not this time.
Yeah.
Not this time.
Yeah.
Make it somewhere like out in Vermont, like frickin'
Anyway.
Lovecraftian.
What did you
Or in
get?
a swamp.
18.
Oh no, the page fell in your DMs.
Okay. Sorry?
The page fell in your DMs.
Okay. So you go and find a suitable place to park the car. You're going to have to go slightly further away than he has because he got slightly better, but it's not very
I've got 22 and stuff.
You're getting out of the vehicle as well.
What are you doing?
Also having a look with you because
Oh, okay. So we're going as a team, and
Yeah.
Okay.
So you two together, you take the lower of the two.
Yeah.
Okay, why are you making that face?
It was whispered that some warehouses are even filled with acid, and that once someone has been fed to their open door mouth, it is swiftly digested and then turned into biological swill.
Lovely.
Lovely.
So,
Anyway,
you hide nearby. You've
Mhm.
tucked into a sort of alleyway area, not too far away. Get your binoculars out and take a look.
mhm.
What are you looking for?
I'm going to look for any kind of sign of like movement and habitation.
so you look at the sign.
You've got one pair of binoculars, so pick between you who is doing the looking.
What's your perception?
My perception is +0.
+4.
Okay. You look for people. I'll keep watch, make sure no one spots you.
Cool.
Perception check, both of you then.
Oof. Anybody got an inspo they want to donate?
Yes, have mine.
Sure.
So I got given it, and I.
Very good of you. That's exactly the same number.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Oh well. 8.
Can I guide him as he gets out of the car? I go, "Shh."
You won't be able to guide him to do what he's doing now,
No.
because you would have to go with him, Mr.
Mr. Clanky Clank.
Yeah.
And you would have to then do a stealth check.
You
And I take the lowest.
I'm
go.
not going to,
No.
but I'm just going to see what it would have been.
Yes.
So I'm so.
Yeah.
Hello, fellow stealthers.
You got mail that jingle jangle jingle.
It's like.
I got chainmail that jingle jangle jingle,
Jingle jangle.
and I fail every stealth check I run there.
That's a good one. Okay, right. Anyway. So, I see nothing. Yeah?
You don't see anything that would indicate people are active in there. You do see that the light is flickering slightly, which would suggest that it's probably either a very cheap light bulb or it's a fire. but it looks more like Bobby.
Really? Oh, okay, fair. Okay, so there might still be power in this
Is there
building.
anybody noticed us? Or
You got a
I
17?
got a 15.
15. Not that you've seen.
Cool.
You believe you were hidden.
Hey! He used his catchphrase. Right.
No.
How do we want to do this then, guys?
Over the top. Fixed bayonets.
I mean, yeah, you could do. So we're. Oh, you've got your 25 silver buckshot if you haven't written that down.
What I do now?
Lock and load, gentlemen.
25, 1, 2, 3.
These doors, did you say these were open?
The
They
open,
are open.
no, the open ones is that big archway down the bottom there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Does it look like any of the windows are broken or boarded up?
One of them is boarded up on the ground floor, that you can see, which would be the window closest to me in the room furthest from me.
No. Oh, no. Closest to you and the furthest to that one.
Yes, that's the one. So that one appears to be boarded up.
Okay. May I have an pen to mark that so we don't forget it?
No, because I don't have them.
They're right there.
Sure. Use green.
Why have you given me the ball?
Because I didn't really think about
Put a little B next to that one.
Bitch.
B for
Yeah.
Buttocks.
bum. Tommy Robinson's got bum worms. So that's a thing that's making its way around the internet. It's quite funny. Anyway,
Bob.
Bob.
Yes.
So
How do we want to
That one's
affect
boarded
an
up. How
entry?
the other window's not boarded up?
no, they appear to be intact.
I mean, the door's boarded up.
Can you detect traps?
I can look for traps, yes.
Certainly.
Back off.
Stare in judgment.
Judge. Where is that die?
Sure.
There it is.
We shut the door properly. Ooh, but it's
They do. Actually.
Yeah, they have it. Yeah. Door is probably shut.
Okay, so
Hang on a minute. You're getting there. What are you looking for?
How do you work out checking for traps again? It's been so long.
it's an investigation check.
Oh, yeah.
Is it just investigation? Okay. 12.
I was going to say, straight roll.
Which door are you checking? Put your character token in front of the door.
Yeah.
Or window if you're checking a window instead. The windows are raised about, they're like shoulder height because the building is raised up on a couple of steps.
Their shoulder height or my shoulder height?
Theirs.
Yeah, human shoulder height.
For you, it's like
human. The windows.
Nipple
just,
height.
just, just,
Humanoid.
below, just below
Are
nipple.
the blue ones windows?
Yeah, they're all
Yes, yeah.
windows.
So you're looking at a window.
Window.
You do not believe there is a trap on this window. You can see into a large open area. Doesn't seem to be any light in the room. You have dark vision, do you not?
Yeah.
It appears to be set up like a warehouse. Unlike the layout you can see here, it's just a big open area. Sorry, it's big open rooms. There's no like sub rooms.
Okay, so it's just 1 room, 2 room, 3 room, 4 room.
But he can only see the one.
Okay.
Just the one room.
It's the 1 room, actually.
That's the faces.
Did you say it's open plan?
Well, open plan for that one room. It doesn't have like the thing.
So I'm assuming because it's open plan, can I see if there's anyone in there or?
Nobody seems to be in there. There's no furniture. It looks empty.
Look on the floor.
Oh, actually, not completely empty. There's like a couple of tools on the floor.
Can I look for footprints?
In what?
Oh, is it not dusty at all?
I mean, if it is, it's not really noticeably so.
Oh, okay.
Should we try and
Open the window still.
should we try and affect
I'm
our
stealthily.
I mean, you've got thieves' tools, so you've got a crowbar in there. You could probably like lever it open gently.
I do have expertise in these tools.
Go ahead. You
I
can,
do have a burglar's pack, and that comes.
you can do a thieves' tools check to try and open the window.
Yeah, do that.
Is the window even locked?
You haven't checked yet.
I try opening the window so it's locked.
Are you doing it stealthily?
Yes, so I'm stealth rolling.
Stealth check.
Trying to stealthily open this window.
Oh, beautiful.
The stealth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you all right there? Oh.
No. It's like that. What do you mean that? Oh, that. Surrender the kitten.
No.
Surrender the kitten.
No, you can't take her from me.
You're the DM. We need you on form.
Yeah, can't take it.
You could make us like a swarm of lead-like moths. They're only a challenge of 4.
CR4.
Spud.
Yeah.
Much higher CR than most swarms. That's
Thank you for
worrying.
attending for Spud.
They're large swarms of tiny monstrosities.
Lovely.
Stealth 28.
On a nat 20, by the way. Oh, nice.
The window opens. It wasn't locked.
Okay.
Ugh.
Were you disgusted by it not being locked, or what have you found?
This.
Shall we try and make our way into the building through this?
Through this window.
Yeah.
No, don't.
Doctor
Yeah.
jump through window.
Who's still at the car with me?
Me?
Everyone bar me.
So,
I will affect an entrance.
okay,
Yeah,
they
I'll
appear
creep
to be
over there.
entering. So
I'll
you're
creep
joining.
over.
Are you being stealthy?
Yes.
Stealth check. Are you joining?
I
Yes.
say to you before you leave, shout if you need me. See how far I can get being sneaky first. So I will just wait.
I'll follow behind you.
Stealth check.
25.
You believe you are hidden.
Stealthy. That's a nat 20 to 20.
You believe you are hidden. Are you sure you don't want to join?
I'm sure I will wait and see if
I
they
shall-
need me.
It's a nat.
I'll bark if we need him.
Yes.
You'll bark.
You can
Yeah.
Meow. Make the noise of a dying giraffe. Stuff about the movie. Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.
So,
You know.
There seems to
You
be a
can
vampire in here.
Mwah.
there seems to be an empty room. There doesn't seem to be anybody in here. There is a door that goes into another area. That's it.
In our readings on where
That's not there.
Oh,
As I explained
Yeah.
earlier.
this is the top floor.
No, this is the ground floor.
This.
the map.
Yes, the map is more of the top floor. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was right.
In our research on were rats, did they have anything that said that they could go invisible or something of a similar ilk?
I will double check,
Never that many. Yeah, we can.
but no.
You never know.
I will double check, but no.
I'm going to send you these links. Or this link to all these.
Can you do that later? Because I'm having to focus. I'm going to say no, but it's taken a while to load. But no, they don't have any intrinsic ability to become invisible. They are supposed to be like sneaky bastards, though.
Okay.
I'm good to sense of smell. It's a nice-
So they're very rat-like.
Yeah.
But they're more likely to smell us coming before they see us.
You can assume that if you wish.
Probably here.
And there's just like a couple of tools and a big old empty room. Other than that.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's good looking.
Hmm.
No, it's just move on.
Yeah. You wanna-
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm going to sweep the corners of the room just to satiate my paranoia.
Why just the corner? Just a bit.
Because if anyone's going to do the corners, if anyone's going to be hiding, they're going to hide in a corner because it's dark.
Do a brain dab in there.
No. I'm going to sweep the corners with the truck. Silver buckshot loaded, of course.
Okay, you shoot the corner. No.
No.
You sweep the corners of the room. There doesn't seem to be anybody down here.
All right.
Can I hear any
Where are
movement?
the tokens?
The combat token.
Is it that?
That's not not perfect.
Oh yes. The cats right there. They knocking shit everywhere.
V. Can I try and hear the movements?
Certainly. You can make a perception check for me. Cool.
And what are you using to make this perception check?
Can I do it
Yeah.
through, but
Can you do the same but for smell?
Yes.
Sure, you can sniff the air if you really, really want to sniff the air.
to see if I can smell rat?
Sure.
12.
Can't hear anything. You believe they are hidden.
Are we entering the rest of us, or is it just me?
Yeah, I'm everybody barring.
Oh, perfect.
Smells of room.
Can somebody put all of us in the room? Yeah,
Apart from
thanks.
Apart from the
No,
light.
yeah, that was fine.
He's in the car.
Because you're sweeping the corners, right?
I am indeed.
Put him on the car. Put him on the car.
I am with the car.
Sorry, I've gotten confused about which one's which. My bad.
Right. Next door, then, I guess.
Or with the dwarf is currently picking the glove.
You go that side. You go this side.
We'll do. Stack up. Okay. Checker for the traps.
Check for traps.
Who's the best at checking for the traps?
Probably me.
What is it?
It's investigation.
I've got a +3.
To investigation.
Yep.
You are the best at checking for traps then, by a country mile.
Yeah, I've only got two.
What have you got?
Plus nothing.
Did you take your proficiency? Most of them come to zeros.
Killing shit. His dex is 20,
What's the
So
other one?
And my investigation is +0. So
but he's proficient in.
Come on, Mr. Bloodhunter.
I'm at expertise in which thieves tools.
That's it.
And
14.
No, he's got
sleight of hand.
street smart, sleight of hand, persuasion, performance,
I don't.
deception.
Street smart.
And you are checking the door for traps.
Oh, stealth.
The door is untrapped, you believe.
So we'll try and open it.
Tentatively push it open.
Okay.
Giant knife trap goes off.
Just shotgun ready.
And then gets through.
That's what I should have forged a giant mouse.
Silver bar. A whole wheel of Parmigiano Reggiano.
Yeah.
It would have cut their heads off as well.
Just slid it under the door into the room and just waited for the noise.
So,
Wouldn't be any noise because it snaps. in.
poking my head around the corner, are there any nasties waiting in surprise?
No. There is some light coming down the stairs from above.
Speaking of looking up, I would like to check the corners of the ceilings as well, just in case anyone's like,
Did you check in the previous room?
I did not know.
Okay.
Would somebody else like to check in the previous room in the
Look
top
behind
corners?
you. Someone look behind us.
14.
There's a Halloween
Decoration.
There's a Halloween decoration left in one corner.
Is it aware? Yeah, I would like to check the corners of the ceiling.
What's it doing in the ceiling?
Perception check.
It grows
It's a paper scale.
Dirty 20.
No, it's clear. The only thing you can see in here is there's a notice board on the wall next to the door across the room from here.
Alright.
Seems to have a couple of pieces of paper pinned to it. But aside from that, this area just seems empty, clean.
Notice board here-ish?
Yes.
Gonna have a little look. I'm not gonna use the torch
Okay.
because I can read well enough in
We
dark
go
vision.
underneath the stairs. I think we can go underneath the stairs.
They're actually wall.
Oh, right, I'll stand over the
Right.
stairs.
I've kept the bottom step for trips.
Okay. One at a time. So, do your thing first.
Yeah, I'm just gonna read the notice board.
Take a while.
What languages do you read?
I read Common and Narrakin, I believe, because I'm a
Okay.
fighter and I only get 2 languages.
This. You can't read this language. It's familiar, though, because you've seen it before. This is Savezi.
Ah, I will motion for you.
Who is busy checking for traps.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Noticing that he's
So,
busy,
You
I will let you do
were
that first.
tucking yourself out of sight behind the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Do you want to do a stealth check?
Step forward.
Your companions are fully in view.
But he isn't, so he might be able to get the jump on someone.
You believe you are hidden. You are checking this chair. The chair. You're checking the chair, chaps.
Ah, fucking
Yeah.
hide as well.
Cool.
Hide as well.
Very well.
No.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
The stairs have been modified slightly. They will creak loudly when you go up them.
Ooh.
Somebody has deliberately moved the wood so that it's curved slightly, so it will depress and make a noise.
Clever.
Can I
Very
see a
clever.
way up the stairs that it's going to?
You could put one foot on the banister rail, in the bottom banister rail on one side, and put one on the skirting board on the other side, and sort of you'd need to grip the one hand on the wall, grip the banister as well. But
Hang
you
on
can
a
do
minute.
that.
Could
Hang
you
on a
pull yourself
Hang on a
up
minute.
the,
Hang on a
the
minute. Hang on a minute.
Yes, you could do that.
We may not have to do that. Let me just check something.
Do you have silence?
No,
No.
I have levitate.
Not good for one person.
Yeah, that would do one person.
That's the question. How many
Oh Jesus!
would it do? Yeah, one creature. Will loose
James,
object
if I didn't
within
have it,
range. You can see within the range.
What did you roll?
R1.
That one?
Yeah. One.
You gain inspiration and you believe you are hidden. James
Shall I
has unknowingly put his light on.
Oh no.
He hasn't noticed yet because it's turned at an angle, so it's just illuminating his under the chin. So he's currently like lit up like this, glowing bright.
Right, I will go and have a look
And I
at
sort of
the.
look at him and silently.
He can't see you right now, so
Can we all see that he's got his light on?
Turn it off, dumbass.
Can I roll to see whether I noticed that?
you notice that they're saying something. You could roll an intelligence check to see if you understand it.
In intelligence check.
14.
They're telling you to turn your light on. You don't remember turning it. Oh,
Bastard modern technology.
No, why did I like?
Now I've checked the stairs, I'm going to have a look at the notice board.
You will need a light on because you don't have dark vision.
That's correct. Is there a low setting on this?
You could sort of shield.
Yeah, I'm
You,
just gonna-
you're a big guy. Yeah.
What's going on here?
And I'll like aid in the shielding of the light.
this is notes about places that are doing employment,
Okay. It's just
working jobs down in the docks.
seems
Notes
harmless
about
enough.
days when they're available, when stuff is closed. There's a note about a laundry nearby.
We can never just go in and have something that we can just fucking kill. They always have to be like down and
It's
out.
going to be like families up there, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Oh well.
Good point being, I remember in the previous campaign I'd have killed maybe.
There is something
Killed
you
the
can
cowboy.
absolutely kill in this situation.
The mood.
Shut up.
Ourselves.
No.
The guy who hired us.
After all, he's going to have the payment for these people.
That's fine, actually.
Yeah.
And more money besides, probably. And he's in an observatory outside of town, right?
Suspicious.
Well, I'm just thinking no one can hear you scream.
Let's just go have a look.
We'll have a mosey around, yeah.
Holy cowboys. Well, mowing on down.
And I mean, we do have a bunch of silver shit now. So if we do actually come across a seriously hostile were creature, now we're actually provisioned for it.
Would you
What
like
do
to
we-
go up first?
Yes.
Since you are fully aware of where everything
That
is
would
and
be
can trail a path for other people?
Yes. Just follow behind me.
I would say if you could make an acrobatics check with advantage because you did roll quite well on your check. And everybody else will have advantage because you can just watch him do it.
Ooh!
Assuming he succeeds, which he should do.
I reckon he will.
Dirty 20.
Yes, you're able to head your way up the stairs. There are a couple of very faint creaks, but no more so than the stairs would make anyway. So this is, you've avoided the main thing.
Cool.
As you get up towards the top, you can see that there is a oil lamp that's been set up outside of this room over here, which has a stool that's sat on, basically.
Tell me where?
Pretty much where you're pointing. So
Right,
like,
was?
no, in the square that direction. So
Oh.
yeah, somewhere in there. There is a lantern that's lit up here, which is giving this area a bit of light. You can see that the doors have been marked 1, 2, 3, 4. And there is a little piece of paper that's posted next to 3 of the doors. Specifically 1, 2, and 3.
I imagine that's also written in Silesian.
Well, it's names.
Okay.
Can I do an investigation check to see if I can hear anything coming from anywhere.
What do you think it is?
I think he's a slumlord.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I think he's a slumlord who wants his tenants evicted so he can sell the property. That's what I think he is.
So, what were you doing, sir?
Can I do an investigation check to see if I can hear anything coming from
Yes.
any of the...
It's pretty low difficulty.
But I'm not being where.
Huh?
But I'm where.
They may well not be.
Or
That being said, all of this is in Celestian, and the were-rats we know to come from Celestia. So
do you
it's
reckon
possible.
he trafficked them here, got them the jobs, and he's getting us to get rid of them so we can get the next lot in?
Maybe, yeah, maybe they're no longer profitable. Yeah. Oh god, I really want to kill this fuck now.
Why do you think I had this?
What? Why are you sighing like that?
Money.
Yeah, money. We just want to go.
It's got all the payment.
We didn't nick the money off his corpse.
Yeah, done. Job done.
It's not getting us a good name.
Who cares? He's got more money.
I'm sorry, a good name.
Reputation.
Who's going to tell the story? Us.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not going to say, oh yeah, we murdered someone that paid us. No, we're going to say quiet about that.
Seeks.
You've got hired to deal with a slumlord.
Exactly. Nobody likes slumlords. Not even the mafia likes slumlords.
No, they do not.
See? And
Even-
they're the people whose good sides we want to get on.
Even when they're running them, they don't like slumlords.
Exactly.
What?
Has nobody seen The Godfather 2?
No.
Oh.
I think the dog farm.
Alright, wait a minute. Why did I say investigation?
So you're at the top anyway.
Yes. Yeah. You guys should be
Better?
coming upstairs.
Can I come up next?
Acrobatics check with advantage.
Again, dirty 20.
Okay.
Ooh. eesh.
That will be 10.
Oh no.
Well, how many of them?
Yeah, I think you might want that inspo.
20? Dirty 20?
Yeah.
What are the three of the ones that have got names on them?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
21.
21.
Oh, no.
After the inspiration.
Oh,
Okay.
It was 10 beforehand.
Wise. You make your way upstairs without any problems.
I'll go after him, I guess.
Sure.
Again, everybody has advantage on this. Even if you were here, you would have advantage.
But we cancel out its disadvantage.
Oh,
So
you
it's
weren't
really not-
rolling very well.
Of course, there is
tonight,
one. Well, no, you wouldn't have
luckily
advantage
I've
on
got-
acrobatics.
no.
No, I'm not.
But
He has to get in first.
yeah, he'd have to
Yeah,
get in,
I'm
and he didn't
very
see
well
him go
tonight,
upstairs,
which is
so he would have to. He wouldn't have the
That's
advantage.
my luck. you bastard. That's better.
That's much better.
23.
Well,
You get up quietly without any problems.
everybody else has done it, so I guess I should do it too.
Aren't you basically weightless?
Boy!
Well
Nat
done.
20.
I'm not weightless, I'm not fucking etherborn.
You reach the top of the stairs without any problems whatsoever. You are all four of you at the top of the stairs.
Yeah. The rooms that have names on them,
Mm-hmm.
they're snoring more.
Isn't. They're easy targets, then.
Don't you fucking dare, boy. So,
Which is
Think
the
of all your
closest
sneak
one.
attack damage, James.
that one. Well, no. 1, 2, 3, 4? Or 1, 2, 3, 4?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, right, fair enough. 4 has no names on it, you said, yeah?
Might be big.
And that one, you
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
silent.
Can I pop open the number 4 door?
Sure. Opening the door here, it creaks as you open it.
How badly?
Make me a stealth check.
Mm.
Would you like me to open it?
Or me, or me.
He's doing it already. He didn't think to ask anybody
Yeah.
else.
10.
What's your passive perception?
11. It's not great.
Mine's 14.
Mine's 16.
Oh, what's yours?
10.
You two become aware that one of the snorers has stopped.
Would I have heard that one?
No.
Oh, no.
Your passive perception is 1 too low.
Fuck's sake.
So you're just going to remain silent? You hear a creak.
I'm gonna go and. Where can we hear the creak coming from?
3.
That one. Right.
Can I go back down the stairs? Just slide down the banister.
You're going to slide down the banister.
I think you're getting the stealth mission confused with Indiana Jones.
Just to confirm, you're going to slide down the banister.
Fine, I'll shimmy down the banister.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You're going down the banister.
Banister snaps.
No.
Why are you going down?
Is this door now open?
Yes, you've just opened it, and you can see inside there are a number of clotheslines that have been set up, and that there is a washing doily.
I know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
That's
I'm
the
just going to
laundry
pop
room.
myself right there.
Okay.
Just inside the room.
It's the noise coming from here. Isn't
From inside that room, yeah.
it? I'm just down to this. So which way does the door open? Did it open inwards or right?
Are we?
The door on that side is opening that way inwards. The door on that side usually probably opens that way inwards.
So I'll just stand on the other side.
Okay. Also, there was a lamp where you were going to stand previously, so
I mean, there's going to be a lamp illuminating him whichever way he goes. Really.
Yeah, at least the door opens out.
You get it.
Can I hide
Stay
behind?
where I am.
you're just going to stay where you are.
Yep.
Can I hide behind some washing?
You'll need to go further into the room.
I mean, you just
Multiple
you're happily behind the door, behind a wall there. Rather.
True.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay where I am and hope he doesn't come up.
You hear a shuffling.
You are also the one that actually speaks the language they speak. So
You hear a shuffling in the room.
Okay.
You hear a creak. Clunk. Sound of running water.
Always get my drink. It's fine.
You see, you hear the sound stop. There is a sound of running water again.
Which is sounds.
Clink. Another creak. And then shuffle.
Easy for stool. Unless it is.
they probably don't even have one. Oh, I really want to kill this slumlord now.
Well, why not?
Yeah.
We've got
Then
the
there
car
is
there. We could.
Another creak. And silence. Well, apart from the snoring of other people.
Okay. Crisis averted.
Little fucking pigs.
They smell like mice.
Do these places have keyholes?
They do, yes.
I would like to have a little look-ski through the keyhole.
Perception with disadvantage because you're looking through a keyhole. Through the keyhole. Who lives in a slum like this?
9.
You can't get a great look into the room. You think you can make out some furniture towards the end of it, but unfortunately the lock is quite narrow, so it's like you've only got the thinnest angle which you could see.
Okay.
You could open the door.
And risk another creak. No, thank you.
We could possibly.
Shame you don't have a warforge. You could just make them cry and oil the hinges.
Yeah. If only.
Your mother was a toaster.
Yeah.
Or if you had maybe a forge cleric with you.
Does he
might
have any oil on him?
I have the magic spell breathe.
Oh, hang on. It opens the wrong way.
It opens into the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the hinges are on the
Inside.
yeah, on the inside. So we couldn't
No.
see it anyway.
Well, greasy could. If you cast grease, it could work on the inside.
Oh, fair. Fair enough.
Do you want me to have a look, see if I can?
Yeah, have a go. Have a
I
go.
will, while everybody's in this, just wander along. Because you say this is a fence?
No.
No, that's
The
pavement.
Right, I'll just walk.
That bit under your plastic thing there,
Yeah.
that black bit that connects that wall to the edge of the map, that's the fence.
I'll just walk along the edge of the pavement round and back to the car.
Okay, so you're just wandering around.
Yeah.
Very obviously in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Quite loudly.
Thank you.
In,
Have you done your
in heavy armor.
Yeah.
Okay. Make me a stealth check with disadvantage. That's not the worst I've seen.
8. Can I guide myself, actually?
Actually, yes, you could. You should have asked that
Yeah.
before you did
bit,
it.
bit retroactive, but
I'll allow it. Yeah, 10. Yeah. You believe you were hidden. You guys noticed somebody else has stopped snoring? Well, you guys, because your passive perception's higher. In this room here.
well, at least they'll have heard. Do we hear him chinkling about outside?
What's your passive perceptions?
14.
16.
Is anybody below 10?
No, mine's 10.
Yes, you do hear a faint jingling outside.
I don't think you can be below 10. So everyone hears you.
That could be negative.
Chink, chink,
Oh, for fuck's sake, you walking about.
But I'm doing it very slowly or using the wire.
Oh, what's even worse thing?
chink, chink,
Clunk.
clunk,
So he just looks like an old dwarf.
chink.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
I look.
Hopefully
I try
that
and
will-
pretend to be older than I am.
This-
Yeah, yeah.
I'll just see if there's any muggers. Oh dear.
I'll be really funny if a mugger comes up and like, are you really going to tangle me with like, I've got a hammer. Bong!
He sounds like
In other news, a mugger was found dead this morning. And
Head crushed.
With an Uno reverse card on.
Police are dubbing this the Uno Killer.
Interestingly, he had also been mugged. A distinctive gold coin of unknown make.
Oh dear.
that's an 18 on the perception.
To look through the keyhole.
You can see there is a bed towards the rear of this room, to one side, which a foot is sticking out from.
Ah, something with a foot.
Have lose inspiration.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Taking
You're getting
disadvantage. of the roll.
disadvantage. Anti-spiration.
Yeah, I will do terrible things to you once per session.
Not on camera.
Oh my good lord. Didn't think it was that kind of Twitch stream.
No, it's not really count.
Hmm.
It's when he gets on time afterwards.
Ah,
The on time is part of it.
I see.
It's an unboxing video.
Oh god. I feel
Right.
It's an unboxering video.
Oh. That's even worse.
So-
I have a sip of water. Go ahead.
we know from these guys that they are not. Could we quite safely believe that these guys are analogous to the kulaks in real life?
Haven't actually seen them. All you've seen is a foot, and that they are living in these conditions, and that they have workman-style jobs listed downstairs.
I meant more in the fact that these guys being over here and being Savessian, meaning they've been kicked out of the Soviet Union.
You can assume that if you so wish. However, there isn't a hard and fast rule that says that just because they're Savessian over here that they've been kicked out.
Okay.
Can I do a street glance to see if I think this might be like a slum house?
Yes, that would absolutely be appropriate.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, yeah.
19.
Hmm?
19.
If this isn't a slum house, it's definitely a working man's place. One thing you do notice, it's actually not badly maintained for a slum house. Like, this place isn't complete trash. It's got electricity. All the windows seem to be sealed up. Even the one that's damaged has been sealed over, at least.
Mm.
It's not completely crammed with people. Like, the list of names, there's 2 in this one. There's like 4 in the 2 larger rooms. It's not completely unreasonable, but it's definitely like very low end housing.
Oh, there's only 10 of them. Sweet. That's 10 heads. That's 20 per head.
No. Oh god, nothing's ever simple, is it? For fuck's sake.
It could be.
Is it in a killer?
It's
No.
almost like I like moral ambiguity. in
Yes, I
stories.
know you like moral ambiguity, but it leads to no combat.
Does it?
Yes!
No, I said kill them.
Because the dice told you to.
What are you, the dice man?
Did you want to kill them or not?
These 2 face.
Ah.
I'm quite happy with it.
I don't.
Oh, it looks like you're the odd one out.
Do you want to kill him?
I'm not there.
Do you want to kill him?
Let's do some more research first before we decide.
What would I
Yeah,
research?
what's the research?
How much money they have?
Not a lot getting
That's
by the
yours,
conditions
that's
they
yours
live in.
afterwards anyway.
You could try waking one of them up and speak to them. You could try going through their stuff. You could try seeing if there's anything in here that would indicate anything about them, like go through their washing.
It's just
Well, not gonna
decapitated.
make
That's a
pockets
good
of washing
point,
up.
actually.
It is available and it's right there. So
I will have a look through their washing. I will see what's
Okay.
yeah, what's what in there.
Okay,
Make me a street smarts check.
Damn it.
What is this underwear?
That's a 7.
It's clothing.
Can I check there?
You wish to also check?
Yes.
Certainly. You have advantage.
Ah, because he's possessing. That's better.
Fuck is with my dice tonight. It's pretty smart, yeah?
Yeah.
21.
Okay. Taking a look at these. These are not like rural peasant clothing. These are urbanite clothing from back home and stuff from over here as well. It's not like the lowest of the low, but it's pretty cheap stuff. The nicer stuff left over from Sabesia is old. It's worn, not through, but it's been patched up and stuff. However, as you are looking through, you notice something. There's a silver. There is a silver badge on one of the clothes that is of a rat skull.
Oh no.
You know exactly what that is.
Oh no.
Because you've been warned about it. This is the symbol of what you know as the Brotherhood of Lies.
We killed him.
Why? Why? But
I just pointed to the symbol. And I'm like, it's not weird.
what is it?
It's the Brotherhood of Lies.
What are they? I think we came across that in the research, but what are they?
What do you wish to tell them?
Gotta find the information first.
How wide is this keyhole?
You can't fit through it.
No, but
Where is it?
You can't put a gun through it.
we can put gas for it.
And do you have any chlorine
Yes,
gas on you?
Could, but you'd need a
You could.
hose.
You can put gas through most gaps.
You could fart through the keyhole, yes.
Have you been eating a lot of meat lately? Is it going to be noxious enough?
What do you mean I only eat meat?
Yeah.
Dog person, well, mostly.
My dog eats carrots and rice.
Yeah,
and stuff.
exactly.
My dog used to eat melon.
The dog
Well,
used to eat
loved it.
strawberries. The dog used to eat cheese.
Yeah, you know
Strawberries?
breeds. Yeah, that's true.
Weird.
My cat
Michael-
loves
Michael-
mayonnaise. Really bad
Anyway,
for him.
Like it, literally everything and
What do
anything
you
I
wish
did.
to say?
So they were they they were
What is this about?
basically the intelligence service. And
Of
KGB.
whom? The current government or the previous one?
I'm guessing about the KGB.
the previous one.
So they're the checker.
And they'd used
No,
their
the Oprichniki, rather. If they're the secret police of the Tsar.
they'd used their position to cause issues. They weren't, from what I was told growing up, they weren't the nicest.
Hmm.
Yes, they weren't the nicest, but it's probably the best idea that we actually do get rid of them.
Fair enough. How stealthily can I open this door?
Okay.
For safety.
God. What do you think they're here to do?
Really don't want to find it.
Can I try and stealthily open this
Okay.
door?
Okay. Make me a stealth check.
Now that I know a bit more about them, would I have had any run-ins with them during
They
the?
were a bit before your. Actually, no, they would have been around at that time. So
I thought in the Russo-Japanese
yeah,
War.
they would be still around at that point. So you can make me a history check to see if you did have any encounters with them.
17.
You heard of them, you didn't encounter them yourself. They were originally Brotherhood of Ides was the original name.
Mm-hmm.
However, after they royally fucked up with some other group. There was some sort of there was some military unit that was like a terror organization or a terror unit. They went out to create terror in other nations. That was their whole point.
Bloody hell.
They somehow instigated some sort of combat between them and another defensive organization within.
So they had their
Silesia.
own little civil war within Silesia.
Within their intelligence and like security apparatus.
Wow.
It was a clusterfuck. And they were also quite disliked by everybody who knew them because they were devious little bastards.
And this is during
That's all you know.
and this is during the time of the Tsars as well.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a 12 and stuff 11 in the door.
Okay, you are able to start opening the door. You can feel it starting to creak as you're edging it slowly open, but you are smoothly moving it open. And eventually, you have got it open. There are 2 beds in this room. There are 2 sleeping figures. One of them has his foot sticking out the side and is sort of like... The other one is sort of dozing.
Is there any sort of like documentation in this place?
But you can see that there is a wardrobe to one side. There is a chest of drawers. There is a chest of drawers that is next to each bed.
Mm-hmm.
There are boots at the end of the beds as well.
Yeah, this is quite well appointed.
You do notice there's like there's like a couple of chests that are put to one side that look old and beaten up, but they do look like they're still in use. And there's also a big poster on the wall that you recognise as coming from a calendar of like 2 years back of an attractive lady, as seen from behind.
Ah.
So yes, I say we go.
Okay. Is the door open next to where I am at the moment?
No.
We didn't go through the window.
No, we didn't go through that. So there's 2 chests of drawers and a wardrobe and 2 beaten up old trunks.
Is there an empty? So the only empty room is the one with washing, right?
That you know of.
Because was there any like pillows hanging up in the?
Probably. Well, there'd be pillowcases.
Smother them to death.
Not smother them to death. Because
You want to use it as a silence.
It
though.
does not work as effectively as it's portrayed in the films. I can
Okay.
tell you that.
If they're were rats, you can't smother them to death.
Can you not?
Well-
Surely they would die from lack of oxygen anyway.
You
No,
didn't
I know,
think
it's
to look
very
that up,
new.
did you?
They're immune to non-magical damage, but that doesn't mean that they can survive in a vacuum, surely. But I mean, there you go.
If you didn't look in the books, you didn't find out.
I don't know if that would have been something that they would have. I mean,
Would
who the fuck?
would I know?
So this we're going to do a bit better than me and you do.
Yep.
Have you got daggers or knives? I've got a sword, but that's non-magical.
So there are what? 3 rooms. There's 4 of us.
There's 10
There's 10.
of them in total.
Which room has the most names in it?
Those 2 both have 4, from what you can see.
So I say we go into sort of one room, take all 4 out, get the next one,
Yeah.
do all that, and then
Yeah, these ones are the lightest sleepers because one woke up. That's why I take it too fast.
who's to say that they're not also light sleepers?
We did have someone in that room wake up as well, don't forget.
We
We
didn't.
don't know
We just didn't get too
how
far down.
strong they are. So obviously, to take them out in one go. Because obviously, as soon as we start attacking, they're going to wake up anyway.
Yeah, truth.
Let's just fucking. Someone just shoot one.
I'm not shooting. The idea is to try and take out these 2 before they.
Don't fucking do it. Don't do it.
I'll sneak in.
Okay. Stealth check.
14.
You start moving across the floor. Move your character token into the room.
Lazy
I will
window.
put down a couple of tokens.
A lazy one appears. Okay, so like,
There's one over there. There's one over there.
oh
As you head through, nothing seems to happen. The guy who's sleeping with his foot out, the foot gets dragged back under the covers.
too cold.
Mm.
Anyone else coming
I'll. Yeah, no, I will come in because I'm geared up for.
Mm-hmm.
19.
You believe you are hidden as you silently move in behind this guy. You can both move around the room. You only need to make that first stealth check, because
So it was 2. When you're saying chest of drawers, that's like a little wardrobe on the top and drawers in the bottom, yeah? Or is it drawer?
draw.
I'm gonna have a look in some of these drawers then. Just yes, because I want to be certain that these guys are who we think
I'm
they
going to
are.
hit this
On
guy.
the
You're going to
truck.
check with the
Well, you can
Is
hold
there
off on
anything
hitting
on them,
them
or are they just
for a second.
plain old?
There are a couple of like travel labels you can
Okay.
take.
But no symbols,
No.
nothing like that. Right.
So you're checking the chest of drawers. Give
Yeah.
me another stealth check as you pull out the drawers.
Yeah, fair.
Draw doors.
Do we get who roll initiative? Because I want to hit the guy.
Nat 20.
First draw.
It's a pipe bomb.
Which one do you start at? Or in the middle?
We'll start at the bottom and go to the
Okay.
top because I see, and then I don't have to push him back.
There is a small metal box that has a lock on it in this drawer.
Okay.
There is also some paperwork here,
Okay.
and there is some writing implements.
Okay. I would like to very quietly just have a look at the papers.
Okay. These papers date back a couple of months, and they seem to be like work details. It's basic paperwork for people doing very simple, like non-union jobs around the docks.
Okay.
There's also a tally of finances, which not great, but they're stable. Looking further through the papers, you eventually come to ones which are related to immigration status.
Okay.
Further back from that, there is a distinct absence of anything older than that.
And roll for initiative because Lawrence has just killed someone. No, I use your fists. They're silvered.
So you fist a sleeping rat.
Oh,
So does that mean that these guys have sort of infiltrated? Is that what we're insinuating?
If you choose to interpret it that way, that is
what
your-
language is paperwork in?
This would be in common.
Okay.
Can I take out Morgan?
You wish to murder him?
Yes.
You may make a attack roll with advantage for your first attack.
That will be
Well, I'm sorry.
You hit as you smack your fist into this guy. Where are you hitting?
the penis in the.
No, not in the head. You need the heads if you want.
Yeah,
payment.
we've got to keep the heads intact.
It's not going to just obliterate the head in one hit.
Obliterate the other.
Yeah, that's why you take over the penis.
You had an opportunity to punch him right in the chest and then like dramatically rip his heart out, and you didn't take it.
That would not have worked.
No.
They're not commons.
Damage.
Yes, I will. You definitely hit. So roll your damage.
10.
Okay, I'll just write down something. So,
You got extra attack at this point as well, didn't you?
Yes.
so
So that's you did offhand as well, so we get 3 attacks.
well, you only get
not
advantage,
offhand actually, martial arts.
you only get
It's better.
advantage on the first one. So, what's your damage?
10.
10. All right. You smack this guy in the head. I'm going to make a con save to see if he is smacked.
Unconscious.
Yeah, because he is pretty much. He's asleep.
Mhm.
He's just getting. So, con save. He does not wake up.
Oh,
You smack him square in the head.
He's gone further to sleep.
That does make a bit of noise, though. So, I would like you to roll me a stealth check to see how quietly you do this.
that's mine.
Silently beat a man to death.
Oh, that.
12.
Well,
Your stealth mod is fucking high. Jesus.
Yes, I bet.
was that 12?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. You do it fairly quietly. There's still sort of. He is still breathing, but he is firmly unconscious.
Mhm.
That's right. Are you attacking your
I'm really
Because you don't, and I will.
Do it. They're not good guys.
It's still your one.
On your advice, I will do this.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna. What would I need?
Jokes
to
on
do?
you all, they're all good guys.
I mean, you are taking his word for it.
I am thinking.
I make an inside check.
Yes, you can do an insight check on him.
I suppose no one else has to, though.
That's a good point. Actually, I should have done that.
I could have quite easily just been bullshitting.
I've got insight as a skill as well.
Insight is it's +0, so that's 15.
Okay.
May I also do an insight check?
Yes, you may. Could you, for the sake of argument, make me a deception check?
Also 15.
Okay.
Oh wow.
2.
Okay.
15.
Have you been lying at all?
No.
He hasn't been lying.
All right.
From his perspective, he has told you the truth.
I have.
Yes.
I will unsheath my wakizashi and I will aim to go
Straight through the heart.
straight through the heart. Yeah. This is the magical weapon, not the silvered one.
Okay. Could you roll to hit, please?
Yes.
And then do a stealth check as well.
Does he get advantage for hitting things? The
Yes,
blade
you
is
would get
literally
advantage.
in front of him.
You would not have advantage on the stealth check then.
So with a ruler, just measuring it up, making sure it's in the right place.
You just one of those. You just get a shaver, clear the area out. Just
24. Mhm.
damage.
So you want not be unconscious.
Max, so 11.
Okay.
You get 2 attacks.
I do get 2 attacks.
You wish to use the other attack?
You did, didn't you?
No, because I'm not one unconscious if I need to.
Oh, yeah, true.
You've just stabbed this guy through the heart.
Yeah. I probably should, for mechanical reasons.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, I will do it again. 16.
That hits. What are you doing with this one?
Twist.
9.
No, that's... Oh, yeah, no, you're right. That is I'm gonna put the other sword, my silvered sword, through the windpipe to try and stop him from screaming.
Damage.
9.
No.
So 20 damage total.
Okay. As you do this, as you slide your sword in and then slice and stab this one in as well,
Mm-hmm. So I've got 2 swords.
make me a stealth check. Single stealth check, please.
Dirty 20.
Okay. You are completely silent as these 2 blades go in. This guy's eyes open wide in both shock and pain as he stares up at his killer
Mm-hmm.
and begins to change.
Yeah, thought we would.
His face stretching forward, claws erupting out of his fingers.
Mm-hmm.
He may have a sword through his heart and through his throat, preventing him from screaming, but he's still intent on killing you.
Naturally.
And next week,
We will
we'll
roll.
pick up the fight. Roll initiative.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right. Sorry you didn't get to it until the very end, but
I think we've had a good build up though. I feel like this is an earned combat.
I like how you guys had a bit of a journey.
I enjoyed that as well, actually.
Next week.
XP next week, 100 for today's session though, so
Okay.
put down that now.
Just a straight hundo, yeah?
Yes.
No,
That's oh, it's okay.
What about
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for
No,
joining us tonight.
Yeah, I did.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you have enjoyed. Sorry you got to your face regret now. Hello. Hello. No, work, you bastard. Right, fine. There we go. So, thank you for joining us. We've been joined tonight by
Toby.
Edward?
Lawrence?
Dave, and I've been my usual self. Thank you for joining us. We should be on same time next week, maybe a little bit earlier because we have
Yeah,
quite bad traffic.
there were some traffic problems. Yeah.
It was
It was bad.
apparently there was a sports ball game going on or something. I don't
Right.
comment.
Yeah.
Oh, Argyle was playing with it.
I don't fucking care.
Big
Anyway, thank you for joining us. We will
1-1.
see you later. Don't move anything yet because I need to take photos.
You would have done it. Yeah.
Good night, everybody. See you next time.